All right, what's up? Just me by myself for now. Brian Man should be joining shortly, and Brian should be joining shortly as well. Just don't want to keep you guys waiting for everyone. So came on, hang out with you guys. Just me right now. But yeah, we're gonna when these guys jump on, we're gonna talk about the Anthony Mackie stuff. So the stuff he is kind of getting in trouble for, but knowing us, obviously we have our thoughts of what he said. Then we're also talking about the magazine Dreams, that new Jonathan Majors movie, that got postponed. We're definitely gonna start talking about that because I could not wait to watch it. I wind up watching it, and man, that's gonna be a movie. That's gonna be a movie. And then of course we're gonna talk about the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Sorry if I'm like rubbing my nose a lot. My allergies like just kicked in like crazy as soon as I came down to my basement. Like, damn. So let's see who's in chat. We got Collector Movie Man. Saying he hasn't seen the Spider-Man show yet. He's gonna watch it tonight. He's got tickets for Captain America. Nice. I got tickets for that Friday. On was that Valentine's Day? I'm going to see that. So very cool. Of course, we got Mama Bear. What's up? Usually we start when Mama Bear comes in, but since it's just me by myself right now, we're gonna have to wait for the other guys. But Mama Bear, always appreciate you. Profess the Film Fan, what's up? Appreciate you being here. Like I said, about to make some toast and watch you guys for about an hour, then go to bed. Okay, we can dig that. We'll probably watch the trailer early on and talk about the Anthony Mackie stuff, and probably save the Spider-Man stuff for the end of the night. So I can start leaving a candy trail. Yeah, get them a little protein trail. Thank you, hello, sir. What's up, Tony? Appreciate you coming in, man.
And we're like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
I would say for Brand Man, be like, ooh, some protein shake. Ooh, protein bar. Oh man, we got Sheet in the house.
What up, Sheet?
She goes, ooh, good idea. Yeah. Kevin Davis, what's up? You never heard Spider-Man was just okay show. A little spoilery, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It wasn't horrible, wasn't bad. Just I think
I didn't hate it. That's where I was.
Yeah. I think what put me off more to it was what the stupid voice actor said.
Mm-hmm.
That's more of like, ugh.
Yeah.
Couldn't stay quiet.
Yeah, you got to know when to keep your mouth shut. And if you're not going to keep your mouth shut, you need to know what to say and what not. What an idiotic thing to say.
Bro, it was like a day before it comes out too. Like, what? Like, are you just trying to kill it?
Yeah, are you just trying to self-sabotage or what?
Seriously. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it and try to focus just on the show. I mean, I'm sure we'll talk a little bit more about what he said and stuff like that.
I hate stupid people.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. Collect a movie. Do you guys ever do that trailer with Robert De Niro? No, we do we?
No,
we did not. We did not. So we put that on the list for tonight. The see, you left that protein trail. Brain Man showed up.
Say what?
Leave you a candy trail. I was like, no, I'll leave you a little protein trail, a little protein snack. Oh, I don't know what happened, Brian. As soon as Brian, what's up? He's gone. I don't know. I think he clicked out of it or something because he just left.
Wrong button.
Yeah. See. Very concerned people isn't giving original films a chance at the box office. That's always a big issue. Especially
considering how much people complain about the lack of original content and only to not go see the original content when exactly that comes out.
Yeah.
I think that's just something that people want to complain about. I think that's something that people bring up. Oh, I wish we had more original stuff. And then when you get it, you're like, oh, why we all this original crap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look at the Oscars. Besides Wicked and Dune, I think all the best pictures are original, aren't there? I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. Like Anora, Anora's original, but it's a story that's been told before.
Very much like Pretty Woman. But I mean, a lot of them are adapted screenplays. So
yeah. I mean that's just most movies. But Sinners is coming out, and people are really talking about that. So
definitely check out that trailer.
There's a new trailer out.
I haven't watched the trailer yet. Was kind of reluctant considering what I've been hearing about it, and if they show as much as I'm fearing they show.
Yeah.
Hey, mama. Sorry.
Jesus, cat. I gotta get up at 7 a.m. 7:30 a.m. Yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah,
that's about my normal. I wake up at 7-ish, or I get woken up at 7, I should say.
Dude, I've been waking up at like 4:30, 5 a.m. every morning this week.
Oof. Yeah, I get up at 6 every morning, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I'm tired, I get up at 6 a.m.
Just get up. Like I said, I'm forced to. So
mm-hmm.
Even if I want to sleep in, I get somebody give me a people's elbow.
Like that video I sent you.
Oh yeah, man. That's 100% real. Yeah. What else we got? We got Ty in the house. What's up, Ty?
What up, Ty, man?
Ty.
New profile pic. And Nikisha, what's up? Say good evening. Good.
How you already see it? Damn.
Just finished Severance, and I had to come and say it's the best episode of date. Nice.
I'm so excited. I've been looking. I was hoping that it dropped early, so I've been like looking.
I know.
Looking. Crap.
I know, because we were talking about doing like a watch party or something yesterday, but it just dropped like the normal, like an hour ago, right?
Yep. So. Like literally, she caught it like right when it opened. It came on.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
83 minutes, and I've heard great things already.
Yeah. It's such a freaking good show. If you haven't watched Severance, go binge season 1 because season 1 is great. It's people said that it's a little bit of a slow start, but by the time you get to like episode 3 or 4, you are fully hooked.
Considering the plot and the content, it kind of made sense for it to kind of start off slow. I appreciate it starting that slow.
Yeah,
with the build up.
We should have a shot game for whenever Brandman says he likes slow burn TV shows. I like it when it starts off slow.
Well, technically, I didn't say slow burn this time, even though it is a slow burn. But I worded it, but I didn't word it.
Here you go.
Fucking cat. What are you doing, cat?
But yeah, great show.
Whoa.
Kind of
oh my god.
Kind of curious how long it'll run.
What are you doing? He's like laying right under my damn seat.
I want Severance for four seasons at least.
I'd say 4 seasons would be the sweet spot. I'd honestly be fine with 3, but like no more than 4.
No, I mean they have too much to unpack to do.
Yeah, 4 would be 4. 3 depending on if they could bring things full circle, I'd be fine with. But 4 I think would be a good cutoff.
I mean 3 is only one more, and we don't know nothing about nothing yet.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be 5. I think they're gonna get it to about 5, and then probably call it.
I mean, I look at all the other Apple shows, and that's why like great ones might get 4, and that's why it's like I don't know because we haven't even discussed Irving yet and what he did beforehand. Obviously he was something more. So like, there's a lot to discuss still.
Yeah, there's still a lot, but also Apple's still new. Like it's not a Netflix, it's not a Hulu. Like it's still one of the newer streaming services around. So it hasn't had a chance to really get anything. Ted Lasso is probably the first real big hit. And it kind of got leaked, so it's unofficially getting a 4th season. One of the soccer guys,
right?
Yeah,
But Ted
Well,
Lasso,
he said
like,
it.
Ted Lasso's also at 4. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like
That'd
they
be
had to
4.
bring back 4. So that's why I feel like 4 is really that cap, the number
Yeah.
that's we're looking for.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
I don't even
Sorry.
try to take over.
Yeah. No, my cat threw me off, man. He was under my dang seat, and I was trying to figure out. He was like getting his tail squished. Poor guy. But what you got? We got Anzo. What's up?
What up? I sent you the link, Anzo. So yeah, when we talk about this Mackie thing, if you want to jump on,
you want to jump on?
Yeah.
Okay. I said I'm almost done with the book Night of Seven Kingdoms, and I started 2 nights ago. Dang.
Wow. Oh man.
Okay.
I want a hand clap of praise. I just finished Shift. Dude,
You did? Wow.
This might be better.
Wow.
It might be, but I was like, what the hell? It was so good. I already started on Dust. I was like, man. Oh, I was reading through. It was getting to the end. I was like, I can't believe it's tragic. It is tragic.
Yeah.
It's tough. Like people dying, people kill. Oh my God.
Get out of here.
Woo, that's something.
Damn. All right. I definitely gotta check them out on audiobook.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kevin said surprised that they're not Warner Brothers is not promoting Superman at Super Bowl. That's the rumor. I think they will though.
I'm not surprised if they. I'm not surprised nor am I let down if we don't get a TV spot for Superman. For whatever reason, I'm just not, and partially because we already had the trailer not too long ago, and then we had one during the game this week. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't if we don't get one.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. I mean,
what I really want. Oh, I'm sorry,
really
Brian. I'm sorry.
I really want to compete with Marvel right now, and you know what? If you're going to do it, Superman is the one thing you can do it on your own. People are going to check it out.
You can do it.
Freaking Superman trailer.
It's Superman. Yeah, he's the superhero. You know, everyone's already aware of the trailer, and I'm sure more than enough people saw the most recent one. You know, so
people hate
about it.
He's like he's tired of all the hate. So I mean, why drop more after the hate, all this hate? So
yeah. You know, just kind of, I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if they kind of fall back on the Super Bowl. You know, what I'm really crossing my fingers for is Fantastic Four, like we said in the past.
Yeah.
And they're saying we're getting another Thunderbolts trailer, which, you know, beginning of February, we're 3 months out from that movie. At that point, it's about that time.
I just feel like it'd be very weird to promote Fantastic Four with 2 Marvel movies to be dropped dropped before.
Yeah, and you know, the Captain America trailer is inevitable, or the TV spot. I'm sorry,
TV spot.
Yeah,
yeah. You know, Super Bowl, which is pretty synonymous with American culture, pop culture. You know, Captain, what better time for and we always get a Captain America trailer during the Super Bowl. You know, go back and look. We got one for First Avenger, we got one for Winter Soldier, we got one for Civil War. So, why break tradition, right?
I'm down for whatever we get.
Yeah,
because I'm excited about a lot of these comic book movies. So
me too.
Superman, I get, like Brandman said, like not surprised either way.
I don't want to oversaturate it, you know.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And we got Dark Room Reviews in the house. Saying what's up. Yep. Appreciate that. So, all right, Kevin, I'm going to save this for when we actually talk about it.
Sorry.
Like literally, I'm going to get on a soapbox after a while. So I know I feel it. I feel it coming, and it makes me so angry. People make me angry, and they're acting so stupid.
Yeah,
just stupid. Like I don't know the word to use. Like you're smarter than this, but then again, maybe you're not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly. Never underestimate the stupidity of people. Discussing film on Twitter, posted every bit of movie news yesterday besides the magazine Dreams trailer, which is annoying. Oh, really? They didn't do that one?
I mean, come on.
I did see, and I know you guys in on Twitter in that Twitter group. Who was it? CBR, I think it was CBR. Like he put out or not a review, but like an article about the trailer coming out, and the original title was like sexual. No, it was like domestic abuser gets new trailer. I was like, what?
I saw that.
What? Oh, he took that down quick, man. And I know, like Ty and a bunch of the other guys on Twitter were just like, bro, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
They changed the title, worded it differently, but still, it wasn't a great title I liked, but it wasn't as bad as that one because, bro, that was,
you know what? Some people deserve to get. You know what? If you're gonna say something, you should be willing to say it in front of someone's face and take the consequences. Anything I want to say, I can say in your face, and I'll take any consequences that come my way. That's fine. You know.
Yeah.
You should be man enough to be able to stand up and say, "All right, this is what I want to say," and then the person you talk about, say it to them. But if you're beating around the bush and just trying to do this stuff just to, get likes,
it's clickbait. It's clickbait.
Fuck you. It's just straight up, like, man,
for real.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah. So I did see that one though. So we'll talk a little bit about that one once we get into the trailer. I think you said I was checking out Severance immediately. I can't wait to talk about it. It's incredible. I couldn't believe what is happening. I feel so lucky to be watching the show. Very nice. Very nice.
I'm sad that every week I'm sad at the end of the week or end of the show because I feel like I have to wait all
because you're left wanting more now, right?
What are we supposed to do now? I got 6 more days. I got to live my life now and try to wait for Severance to come back out. Like this, really? This is what we're doing?
It's a really good show.
Yeah.
So yeah, go watch it because on Saturdays, if you what Brian's talking about, every Saturday we do a live discussion of just the newest episode of Severance. So if you're watching the show, come out and hang out with us on Saturdays. So. It's fun, man. We get into a lot of theories, a lot of Easter eggs, a lot of different things that happen in the episode. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's great, and to be able to talk to people that love Severance there too.
Yeah,
it's the best thing. People have different ideas, and their ideas kind of add more to the enjoyment of the show. I love the conversation that we have.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Like to say, you can't want to pay attention. Yeah.
He was like,
well, he was right under, and then he's like laying right next to a wheel. So as I just slightly moved, that's why I just got up and like lifted up my damn seat. It was like fucking cat.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, he's an old man, so he just wants attention from me as much as possible. So, so people don't want anything original; they want a remix of something they have already seen.
You're not wrong.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
That's what they want. But honestly, even like last year, like the amount of movies that were like original or kind of like somewhat original, like there was a decent amount of from last year. Yeah. I was looking at my list and my letterbox. I was like more than half for sure that I watched.
I want original movies that aren't too artsy all the time. Like I don't want it to be more about the art than just sometimes I think escapism is a huge thing with movies. So I want original movies I could escape into sometimes. Not being able to not just have to watch someone's arty. I'm gonna do it seems pretentious or whatever. I don't need that sometimes. It's okay to have that too. That's its own category, but I don't want all original to be that. I want it to be something that I can escape and enjoy the world that you've created.
I agree. Kevin said, Jonathan Majors, talented actor. Hope that people give him a second chance again in Hollywood. I think so. I don't
know if he's talented. I think he's ultra talented. I think he's like
I was like
beyond. It's the idea that he's a talented actor. He is One of
He's
the
really
best I've seen. Like I see him and he does transform, and I feel like he tells a story even with his eyes. Those are rare actors. They are, that you can see the pain behind what they're showing. You can see more behind what they're showing you at face value. And it's, unfortunately,
what was that movie he was in with Glenn Powell, where they were like World War II fighter pilots?
What the hell is that?
Devotion.
The Devotion. It was
like that one was so good, man. That scene of him in the mirror, and I feel like we're gonna get something like that again in Magazine Dreams, just from watching the trailer. Like Magazine Dreams is gonna be a movie that's gonna be really good, and I think a lot of people are. There's not gonna be a dry eye, by the end of the movie. I think you get a lot of people wiping away tears as they're walking out, because I got a feeling it's gonna be a sad, good movie.
I want to see the trailer again.
Yeah. I seen it only one time because I couldn't help myself. But yeah, I definitely want to watch it again. Well, we will watch it again. And Rabbit for Rachel says she doesn't even go here.
Well, you're always welcome.
Yeah. What's good? Yeah, Drew in the house. What's up, Drew? Yeah. I said, facts, another YouTuber I had fallen out with had a dumb take on Anthony Mackie too. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I don't want to start because you guys know.
Yeah.
I just start rolling down, and next thing you know, it's gonna be a big thing. So let's not do that yet.
Yeah. We're gonna get into it. I think we could watch the actual clip of him saying what he said, because I think it was just on a stage, right?
Yeah,
it wasn't like
it was
just like he was promoting the movie, so it was just a press junket.
Italy.
Yeah. And then Drew, of course, said, "Excellent news. My birthday is tomorrow, bro. You got what? 2 hours?
Happy birthday
2 hours
already, Drew.
Yeah. So happy birthday. And I'm sure 2 hours will still be on. So, so we'll give you a birthday shout out then too. But happy birthday, Drew. And you got Travis. So they hit the wrong one. My bad. Travis. So how you guys doing?
Travis.
What's up, Travis?
Yep. I think Anthony Mackie's doing good as Captain America. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's fine in the not even fine, because I love the character of Sam in the MCU. I think the worst I could say about the character of Sam is he was defending a terrorist in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh, I was like, oh yeah.
No, not no.
I was like in the movie. Yeah,
in the movie, in the show. Yeah. I'm like, you're saying this. You're saying evil Maya Rudolph here is not a terrorist when she like blew up a building full of people. I'm like, seriously?
Clearly. He also understood where she was coming from too.
Yeah, he understood like the why she was doing
why,
what she was doing.
And then the fact that when you disenfranchise people, not to be surprised when they come out fighting back. Like it's just you don't care about me, I don't care about none of y'all. That's what you create. But your hate creates that. So I hate when people use it. Like stop hating people. Just stop it. Do the right thing. That's why I can't wait. That's why I like Star Trek. Let's get to that future.
I know, right? No money. Everyone's happy.
We don't have to worry about hate. You just give, and everyone has what they need in the world. Let's get to that point where people, are not trying to steal it, take as much as they can, because you can just create whatever you need out of matter. So you don't need to take more. So how about let's just get to that point?
I know.
Yes,
so far in the future, if ever.
Seriously.
Yeah. Ty said Kevin Hart showed support for Jonathan Majors on Instagram. Did he? Okay. Say what you want about Kevin Hart, if you like him or don't like him, but he's a big well-known actor. So him coming out and showing support is a good thing for sure.
Agreed.
Well, I did not know that though, but that is good. Before I got so much to say. Best marketing move is the reveal Mackie is a scroll after what he said.
That would be good.
He didn't.
Yeah, I don't think he said anything bad.
No, it was
But-
just taken out of
No, it's
context.
not. It's
Or not even taken out of context, but it was almost like people like
F it. This is what I want to
They
say.
want to hear what they want to hear.
yeah, they twisted around to fit their own narrative.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
did the same thing when Brie Larson made some comments about diversity when Captain Marvel first came. Just always twisting the words around to kind of fit their own narrative.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Exactly.
It's to be expected.
Yeah. We'll run through these last few ones and then we'll get we'll do the Anthony Mackie first.
Okay.
We'll do that one first. Disney live action remake will finally break through at the box office with Lilo and Stitch. Rachel Zegler will do better than Little Mermaid live action. That might be interesting. I don't know with Snow White. I don't know. I'm on the fence.
I have my reasons why not for me.
Yeah. But Lilo and Stitch, I am actually pretty excited about. Every time they release some more stuff with like the live action Stitch, it looks so good. They need to do what they did in the early 2000s or whatever when the original Lilo and Stitch came out, and Stitch was in other trailers and in other things.
When he was interrupting the trailers for other movies.
Yes.
Well, they did technically do that with Lion King with Mufasa.
He was there. He was.
Yeah, I'd be all for that because I thought that was great.
Yeah.
Well, I know I've said that in the past. So
yeah. So I want to see that, like have him pop up in like a trailer for Captain America. Have him pop up in all these different like movies. I think that'd be like super cool.
Give him the shield.
Or he throws the shield and he's like biting on it like a dog and just like spinning with it or something. Like there's so much stuff you could do with it that would be a lot of fun. I feel like that would be cool. That would be super cool.
My kids are so excited, like for Lilo and Stitch. They don't even. I'm like, how the hell do you know Lilo and Stitch?
It'd be funny if we had a trailer for that during Super Bowl, like with him, like
that'd be cool.
With a football being thrown and he like catches it or something like that.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Or eats it. Yeah. Either way.
Yeah. I said for the record, I wasn't the one that said Sam Wilson was fine. I thought it. Yeah. And we said Collector Movie said I want to say keep your eyes open. I'm going to be doing a live stream nice soon where I show off on my physical media. It's probably going to be a 3-hour stream. Dang. Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
Stuff he has, so that makes sense actually.
Yeah, you do have a lot of media and stuff. You always post it. So that's cool, man.
Steel books yet?
Which ones?
Your Wicked Steel books?
No.
Yeah, I got mine.
Did you? I didn't even check. I pre-ordered it and then I just kind of forgot about it. But I didn't do a steel book. I think I just did the 4K.
So I have both a steel book and the 4K. I got this right here.
Nice.
So I mean, all of it came today, so I was happy. And then this came.
You got that.
Yeah, Children of Blood and Bone. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I'm reading Dust, so it's gonna be after. Dust.
I mean, you got a little bit more time before that movie even starts shooting. So,
but hey, that cast off the chain now. I mean, you see people coming out of the woodworks.
Yeah. It seems like legit everyone wants to be in this thing.
Yep.
So it's gonna be good. And Erica read that book like a few years ago, and she loved, like, didn't love it. I don't say loved it, but she like really liked it. But I think she was like sidetracked. She was reading something else at the same time.
I was at the store at the half price books picking it up, and someone stopped me and said, "You have to read it and then reread it." That's how good it is. You have to read it and then reread it and realize the cultural stuff is talking about, and that's really important.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I haven't heard anybody say they read it and didn't like it. I'll say that everyone that's read it said they liked it. So, so I'm gonna run through these last
30.
Yeah. It's about time. Okay, hurry up.
Time.
Chris Evans said the same damn thing. Yeah, he said
Yes, oh
Yep.
boy, I said it yesterday.
Yep. Did you see the Campia take on it? I did not.
Oh,
I haven't watched him in the past couple of days, so I have no idea what Campia even said on it.
I'm worried.
Yeah, what did he? Oh, you didn't see either?
No, I have no idea what Campia said.
He's like, I don't know, Campia.
I have no idea
what
he
said.
No.
I'm worried.
Yeah, because the Jonathan Major, like he had some good takes with the Jonathan Major stuff, and then he had, I think, a lot of bad takes too with the Jonathan Major stuff. So yeah, I mean, but if you're bringing it up, it's probably not good. That's all I'm saying. So, my bear said Lilo Stitch over Snow White. Yeah, I think so too. I think
easily
knock it out of the water. Yeah, because even if when you go to the parks, like Stitch is more prevalent than Snow White. Snow White is not big. I mean, you go to Disney Plus, like Lilo and Stitch is up there somewhere. Like when we went to Disney a few years ago, we took my son to the character breakfast thing, and it was the Ohana, which is the Lilo and Stitch kind of breakfast one, and he never seen it, and he just like fell in love with them, and now it's all he watches, man. It's all and then he wants to watch like number 1, number 2, number 3, the show, that spin. I was like, bro, okay, man, like they're not all good. So but Lilo and Stitch is
Anzo, just jump on, and we'll do this.
Yeah, it's coming in. Kevin is saying, boy, you need to shrink to jump you. Well, if he's Kang, the new Kang. Yeah. I missed out on it, sold out. I have a big box set on pre-order. That's not coming until June. Yeah, the big box set is pretty cool. I'll say that. It was too pricey for me, but it had a lot of cool little things in it. Said the magazine trailer on Twitter got 30K likes. Nice.
Wow.
That's good.
That's it. There should be more.
I know, right?
Be more.
It just kind of just dropped. Like there was no like hype for it. There's no like anything, and I get it. It's kind of hard. Like Jonathan Majors, he has to be smart with his moves. And in order to get into good races and back to where he was at, I think he knows what he has to do. And letting his work speak for him, I think it might be the best kind of style for him.
It's so hard, right? I mean, you can feel a certain type of way, but how you're going to fight everything. So
yeah,
just leave it alone. You'll say, okay, I'm going to show you what I'm about. Now that's it.
Yeah, pretty much. Said I haven't watched John Campia in the last few days. I'm gonna catch up on some of his episodes tomorrow. Yeah, I just didn't get a chance to. I don't know. I was watching other stuff and whatnot.
John Campia is very low on my list of things I want to watch.
Yeah, he people like him, Critical Drinker, Midnight's Edge. I just don't really want to bother with.
I don't think Campia is that bad compared to Midnight Edge and Critical Drinker. Those guys are horrible, man.
I mean, Campia doesn't hold himself to the same standards. But I don't think he's the worst guy. But I do know he said a lot of stuff that I can't vibe with. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. But now I gotta look at it and see what he said.
Yeah, I know what Mackie said. Yeah, just come on. Yeah. We'll check it out.
The Opinion on Magazine Dreams trailer, or what? I think it's what he said with Mackie.
Yeah,
yeah. What Mackie said. Yeah. I know Ty has his has his issues with John Campia.
Yeah, and you guys have those issues with him, and you know, on a personal level for that. But me, you know, I can accept people making mistakes also, but I just, you know, sometimes when you say, okay, I'm good about it, well, you know, I shouldn't have said that. But when you don't take back some of the stuff, that it does just affect me a little bit. You know, like I don't know. He's not going to be on top of my list when I want to watch something. Just not.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm right now. I'm an everything always guy. I like what he's doing. I like what he's saying. The way he's being about his stuff right now. He's my guy now.
Yeah. Yeah. And I watched his video about the whole Anthony Mackie what was it, conference or whatever he said.
Mm-hmm.
Campio does it on purpose. And I don't know. I know there's times he goes like really hard, you know, with the name calling and stuff like that, you know, and I get like, you know, you have ways of how you feel about certain people, you know, but I'm not gonna really call out people like that because for me it's also like now they know they get to you. You know what I mean? You know.
Yeah, but why would you just, if you are upset with somebody, you just say, okay, someone kick him out real quick.
Yeah. Or even like you know, like I'll say like certain people are like stupid on YouTube and stuff like that, you know. I'm not gonna call them out, you know, because their name shouldn't be spoken because I don't want anybody going over there and checking them out, you know. But I mean that's for everything, you know. A lot of people have bad takes, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't know of a bad take is one thing, a racist take is something different, you know.
Exactly, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
But once again, I like Campion's style of show, so that's what bothers me the most. I enjoy that style. I think what he does, the way he does it, really, you know, you can see our show. This is what we like. You know, that makes sense the way he does it. But him as a person, I don't know. I mean, he's taking a dip for me. Like before, I had him pretty high, and not as much as anymore, and just can't because you know doesn't look like he this here like me. So it's weird.
Yeah, I watched Josh Them Nerds.
Josh is interesting. I still watch Josh.
Yeah,
you know, but there's a lot of stuff that you can't like. If it has to do with Star Wars, I probably don't listen to Josh.
Yeah,
you can see his hate. Yeah, he just starts to like bubble up. You can see it coming.
You know, the same thing with the DCU. I feel like is too. Like he has this like hate for the DCU, and he says he doesn't, but I feel like it's there. You know, when you hear him talk about it, it's like oh, you don't like it. You know,
and there's probably reasons for it. And
well, James Gunn called him out, specifically called him out. You know, so
I mean, I understand it, but you know, you
know, but I mean, he says he's gonna go in, you know, unbiased and stuff like that. So, you know, it is. I watch him every so often. I don't watch him like daily, you know, because he's on daily. But
I don't watch his live shows, but I watch his cut ups.
Yeah,
yeah, no problem with that.
When we said one thing, I do watch John Campia when it goes into CinemaCon because after every conference he goes back in the hotel and talks about it. Yeah, he's one of the only guys, if not, I think the only person that I really know that does CinemaCon like that. So, you know, first it's Chuck Norris jokes, now there's going to be Campia jokes.
Oh man,
Oreo's favorite cookie, but Chuck Norris Oreo's favorite milk. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Rage Bait is good for the channel.
Not wrong. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Rage Bait is always.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
No, it's just I don't know, just the antagonistic aspect of it. It's just I don't know. It's not really.
Once again, if I want to say something to you, I'll say it to your face. I'm not going to say something, you know, that I wouldn't normally just say overall. So I always take whatever someone says to that same extreme. So if you're saying something like this, and I don't like what you say, you probably will say it to my face, which means what comes out your mouth if it's racist. You're saying it on live camera. You're probably going to say it to my face. So I literally feel like that it kind of goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
It is what it is.
yeah. It's and then rage bait is different than actually being like honest, and I think that's what we always try to do is like be honest with reviews. If something's bad, we're gonna say it's bad, but we're not gonna like
We don't usually
rage
hate
on
watch
it.
that
You know what I
much.
mean?
And
Yeah.
we're gonna bring it up
Yeah.
every minute second we have.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Unless it's Mayfair Witches.
I'm giving it this season. If by the end of this season Mayfair Witches doesn't hit, I probably won't watch season 3 unless people are like, "Oh, it's so good, it's so good." Which
It doesn't have to hit.
it could.
It just has to not be terrible.
Yeah.
I
It
live in-
just has to suck.
Don't be terrible, and I'll be there for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the only reason I I want to stick with it because it's part of the Anne Rice universe that we're pretty much overall invested in. I'm hoping Telemasca's good. We've talked more than enough about Interview with the Vampire. I know the three of us are waiting hand and foot on season 3. I just like everything in the universe to land, and when something kind of falls flat, it's a little disappointing.
It doesn't have to be great, B. It just has to not ruin everything else that's happened before.
Yeah,
it can't be so bad, like a black hole of hope. Like it sucks it all dry. Like I can't even enjoy this as much. I don't want it to be that. If you're not the black hole of hope, I will continue to watch. That's all.
And that's exactly it, man. That's exactly it, Brian. Like it's not. I can't even really call it bad. It's flat, and which is almost even worse to me if something's just flat.
No, it's bad.
Yeah.
I can't even call it good. I can't even call it bad. It's just flat to me. I can't bring myself to get invested.
And yeah, I mean, but when nothing happens and it just it keeps running in place, I feel like, like it's just like, oh, it's gonna get some traction and it just falls down on its face again. It's like, damn, come on. Yeah.
And I'm worried what's gonna happen. It's gonna finally hit something. He's gonna do something and it's gonna be terrible. So I mean all this build-up's a bit for nothing.
Yeah.
That's how you lose
that part. But but at least we're not alone in our feelings, because there's a few other like YouTubers that I follow specifically for like Mayfair Witches. They all kind of feel it. A lot of people are like, this last episode was one of the, at least something happened in this episode. And I was like, a little bit, but it wasn't enough to be like, oh man, I can't wait till next week. And then we got a lot of comments that were just like yes, Rowan is the worst character on TV right now.
By far. Oh,
yeah. So it sucks.
Like, if all of a sudden she died, would anyone like bat an eye? The only thing you'd be sad about is Alexander Daddario is not.
I don't get to.
That's the only thing. The character, who cares? Like whatever.
Yeah, I don't get to look at Alexandra Daddario anymore. But that's that's it.
That's the crime.
Mm-hmm.
See, last few real quick. Campia called me an idiot on his show for saying RDJ as Doom was desperate. I remember that. I remember him. I didn't know he was calling out you specifically, but I know he said there was a comment that he said desperate. He goes, "That's not desperate. It feels very desperate." And I agree with you, Ty. It does feel desperate. It's not the. Because he's like, desperate means blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, but also it's like you're bringing back all your all-stars because you tried doing something else and it failed. So you have to go back to what works. And that feels desperate.
It does, It feels, it's like a Hail Mary they're throwing because everything else has been falling below expectations or just not landing like the first 3 phases are. But wait, we got your favorite actors back.
I mean that's all they're doing. So I agree with you, Ty, though. Very desperate.
It is desperate, but I also don't care because it's the end of it.
Yeah,
It's literally ending. So it's like, okay, whatever.
But the thing is, like RDJ, they're saying is Doom. That is Doom. It's not a variant of Doom. It's not like that is Doom. And I'm like,
they're going to explain that. That's what they're saying.
Yeah. It's just why?
It's stupid, but it's whatever. It's going to be over. We don't have to worry about 5-10 years of this at all anymore. All right, 3 years, we out. 2 fingers.
Yeah.
Reboot. Let's go. It's just
yeah. It's so disrespectful character. It is. Same.
Doom is one of the greatest characters. Period.
He's an awesome character,
and you're kind of making it a gimmick, in this in this universe. So.
You know what's funny? Doom's a bigger character than Iron Man.
Yeah.
Like Doom is who he is a bigger character than Iron Man ever has been. So like, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah. So I saw this from Mama Bear said, when I saw Campea touring the new Star Wars world at Walt Disney World and saying everything is incredible, I knew his opinion was bought. Listen, I'm not a fan of the sequels and them trying to make this land into like the sequel land. They're kind of backtracking on it though now. It is hard to not get super excited when you walk through the tunnel and you're in that land, because Brian knows what I'm talking about. Like, you've been there. Like, it's really fucking cool. It's really fucking cool.
If you've been there, you'll know. You'll feel.
Yeah, you feel it. You feel it.
It reminds me of when the first time you walk into Harry Potter, like when you in Disney,
it's Diagon Alley.
Diagon Alley, and
it smells different. It feels different. It
feels like you transported to a different place.
Yeah,
that's how it feels.
That's how it feels. Like now looking back at it, I was like, I'm like, it's kind of small, and I wish they did this. But initially walking through it, I couldn't say how excited I was, and I was like a little kid. And I think my girlfriend recorded it of me walking in. I'm like, there's a fucking X-Wing right there. There's an X-Wing. It's like,
what's this? What's this? This happening everywhere.
Yeah. When I built this lightsaber at Disney World, this lightsaber up here, that's one of the ones you build at. That had to have been one of the absolute coolest experiences ever. That it was just like, and my girlfriend recorded it, and she,
Yeah, I mean, crystals you got.
Yeah, and all the crystals, and now they got more crystals, which I'm pissed off. Like different versions of them, but still the same thing. But it's hard to, even I'm not a fan of that universe that they were trying to build. It's hard not to just get sucked in, man. But now they're backtracking. They're gonna start doing, I think, prequel stuff in it. They're already doing Mando stuff in it, so they're already backtracking on the, like, oh, this is during race time. I'm like, no one gives a shit. No one gives, but it is cool. Yeah, if a few things were mid, I thought to be one thing, but literally everything right down to the weird milk and food. Yeah, bro, Mama Bear, I know what you're talking about because watching it, but you're there. Like I ran. I'm like, I want the stupid drink. Because I got the milk, and then you can get the different color milk with alcohol in it.
Yep.
I went to the cantina and did that, and that was super overpriced, but it was cool to be in there. And then a fucking stormtrooper just walked up to me. I'm drinking, turned around, and he's like, "What's going on here?" I was like, "What the?" It was really cool. But that's the thing, is like that initial, when you first walk in, everything is cool. Like, it's just like, oh shit, that's cool. Looking back at it though now, it's like, yeah, it's kind of tiny, but that initial.
I mean, can you say the same thing about Harry Potter? I mean, Universal. I mean, not anymore because they got a whole world. But
now they have multiple parts. But Diagon Alley is fairly small.
It's small, really. I mean,
yeah.
It's the greatest thing in the world, but it is really small.
Cool. Yeah.
I mean, how much butterbeer can you really drink? I can answer that a lot.
Yeah, a lot. A lot. Yeah, but yeah, it's just one of those things where you get sucked in, and you're just like, that initial hit is like, fuck, like, I'm here, right? There's a Millennium Falcon, steam's coming out of it and shit, and it's like, fuck, it's cool.
I think I'm gonna actually try to get over to Disney World later this year, just because I want to One of my 2025 goals is just go back to my traveling habits.
If you do, a good time is around, I think, May, because that's when the Universal opens up their new
May
park.
22nd is when it opens.
Yeah. So Disney's probably going to be
circled.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking at. Because if my Coachella plans fail, it was going to be Disney World.
that is a huge difference.
Yeah.
I'm too old for Coachella. That's what it is now. I realize now. I'm too old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You just have a family, dude. Then you're not old. You just have a family to
every kid you have ages you 5 more years.
Yeah.
Every kid you have ages you 5 more years.
I mean, it sounds weird, but he ain't wrong, man. Oh man. Wait, you build your own lightsaber? Yeah. Like I got it. It's right up there.
Choose every part of it you build.
You pick it. Yeah.
You know,
you pick what kind of design you want, what hilts and everything. And I went up spending extra money to get it more customized after I was done. So it's up there. That's it. And then the 2 holocrons, you can kind of see the triangle one, the Sith one, and then the Jedi holocron. I bought those there as well. And you can put the different lightsabers in, and it changes the color of the saber. So it's really cool. It's an experience, man. It ain't cheap. It was my Father's Day gift, but it was
you need to go knowing you're going to spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I say the same thing once again, but Harry Potter. You go to Harry Potter, go in with $500 to the side.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
it's just what it is. I went in and me and my wife literally walk out with robes and all this and the new wands every single time we do it. Every single time. I'm like, what happened? Now I brought my kids there. They got robes and wands and all the other stuff. I'm like,
oh my God.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
That's what I'm starting to realize now.
We're in 4 different houses.
Oh geez.
All 4 of us in different houses.
Everyone's in a different house.
That's so hilarious, man.
So that's a bunch
of money. That's great.
Oh man.
I think that's so great. That's adorable.
I don't know how it was for Brian, but for me, I'm right now starting to realize that I can't just buy for me and Erica. Because the other day I went out. Now it didn't go. I ordered out for some dinner, and I'm like, oh wait, I got a kid who eats food, real food. So I'm like, what do you want? Like you want, so like
the days when you used to be able to spend $30 and get a cheap dinner are over forever. I now know if we go out, it's $100. If I'm ordering out, it's $55. That's just it. No matter what, and that's just getting $10 meals.
Yeah. That's it. So that's why you said like everyone gets their own things. I was like, oh, that's so much money.
It is. But remember, they also did the Disney Princess thing too. So that was
that's kind of worth it though. Seeing that on their faces though is priceless, man.
They still wear it.
Yeah,
I think that's so great.
Moana, just watching Moana.
That's so cute.
This Anthony Mackie thing.
Okay.
But no, literally he can, and it's also hey, look, it's all me,
right?
While you doing that, I want to bring Anzo in real quick since he's sitting in backstage. What up,
Anzo?
Guys? What's up?
Not too much, man. How you doing?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Good.
I can't turn it on because I don't have a crystal in there because I have to tear it all apart to put a crystal in. But it's still like it gives you like a fake noise, like it won't turn on. Yeah, but the pole goes in there and it lights up. But this is like I built this, like picked all the pieces and everything. So
he literally did, Can you imagine being like Anakin, being the guy you built your own lightsaber, like you got it.
So much fun, man. And at the end, like you light it up, but the holocrons are cool. Like, oh, the batteries are dead though. I gotta change the batteries. Oh no, it charges USB. But yeah, you turn it and it lights up and shit, and you put a crystal in there, and it gives you a different message depending on what the crystal. Like each crystal belongs to a different person. So
That's cool.
and then you put this next to the Sith, the Jedi one, and they talk, which is fucking crazy.
That's
But
cool.
yeah,
And that's why the battery's dead.
but somebody told me to take out the crystals because the crystals drain the battery in the saber, and to change the battery in this is a pain in the ass. But
What do the crystals look like?
see, I got a few up here.
You got a couple, yeah. It's like these little things, and you have to buy them like separately because they all mean something totally different. And like as you say, you put it in there and they speak. They really tell you more about it. It's
There's
very
like little
cool.
cheap plastic things, but like here I got the purple one.
There.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You know, we got the green,
That's tight.
yellow. Yeah, and you just put them in the thing, and each one, like obviously this one is Mace Windu because he's the only one that's purple. I think the green, this is Obi-Wan's, and I think this is Kanan's. But each one has a different one. The only one I'm missing is the black, is a black crystal, which is what the Snoke wears on his finger. That's the only one I'm missing, but that's like super, super rare. But yeah. If you are a Star Wars fan, I highly recommend going to Disney World and just doing that if you're a Star Wars fan, because it is how John Campea said it was. You get that feel, that vibe. Like it's everything's different.
I think it's because we're really real big nerds.
Yeah. And then everyone there, it's like you're there. You know what I mean? It's not like they all play a character and they don't break characters. So you're like, oh, where are you from? Oh, I'm from Chicago. Oh, what? Where's that from? You know, so it's like they don't know. Like, I'm from Earth.
Around the moon of Centaur. Like it's so cool.
Yeah. And then you got other nerds out there, doing like lightsaber tricks and shit and doing all this crazy stuff. So yeah, it is pretty sick. But yeah, I got one. I'm like, I know when my sons get older, they're gonna want to do it. But
see, I want one. You know what I mean? I want one now. Yeah, I want one.
Cool. I have the stand up there too. The stand I got custom made from Etsy.
Yep.
The stand to put it in, you mean?
Yeah, so now they sell their own, but there's a stand that I have on the shelf that I had custom made from Etsy. So it says Tank Kramer in Arabish. Right? Arabish. So yeah.
So what you call
him? Yeah. I'm gonna have a nerd. But yeah. All right, that's enough of that.
Hey, nerding out is awesome.
and yes,
so much fun.
Yes, Mumber, I got Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League in the background.
Yeah,
that is correct. I like it. Listen, let me just say this: cut an hour off of that movie, and that movie is fire, bro. Trust me. Get rid of all the fluff that's in there, and that movie is fire.
I like the Snyder cut, even though I wasn't a big fan of the Snyderverse as a whole, but I like the Snyder. It fits. It fits better with. It feels a little more like it.
I felt like I was the only one that liked it. I thought when we talked about it, I was the only one who liked it, and everyone else didn't like it. Like,
no, I liked the Snyder cut, but like especially like Anzo said, if you trim some of it, like a good 45 minutes to an hour,
at least
but
an hour.
It's as long as it's not, you don't do it to Cyborg,
right?
Don't do those. It was essential to do what they did with Flash and Cyborg.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was so much better to the movie. There's the singing shit that you didn't need for Aquaman. Like you could have cut that out. Like there's other stuff you cut out. It's so good overall.
Yeah, the Flash part with the slow-mo, you could have cut that out completely. You didn't need that part in there. You know what I mean?
There was some self-indulgence in there, but that's just Zack Snyder. You have to accept that. And if you cut that in the annoying every time Wonder Woman showed up on screen,
every single time,
but
I hate the first one. I really do. I don't like the first one.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't mind the theatrical cut, but this was leaps and bounds ahead of it, and the circumstances. Think what you will of Zack Snyder, as a director. I know I've certainly never held back on what I think of him as a director, but the circumstances under which that he had to vacate were absolutely awful. You know, I wouldn't.
And what Warner Brothers did to him, I think,
what Warner Brothers did to him was wrong too, and it was way too reactionary. They were trying to ride the coattails of Avengers by bringing in Joss Whedon. So yeah, you know, despite how I feel about Snyder's take on the universe and as a filmmaker, I think he did deserve to complete his own vision of it. So yeah, you know, I still watch the Snyder cut here and there.
I agree with the movie. I don't necessarily need him to create or finish his entire story. The stuff that he was going to do later, I was not about.
Yeah,
I was good until I heard that when he wanted to go further. I was like, F that. No.
Yeah, where he wanted to get where he wanted Batman to get the American History X treatment in prison.
Yes, I'm like, what are we doing? Why are we doing this?
Yeah,
and him and Lois having the baby.
Him and Lois, it was really weird. But yeah, when it comes to the Snyder cut, I'm happy he got to complete his vision. You know, him as a filmmaker aside, he seems like a decent enough dude based on interviews.
100%.
So, you know, he and just the circumstances were absolutely awful. There were, you know, so.
And you know what's funny? Because I know what Warner Brothers did and what they were trying to do. But when I sit here and I watch it, I'm like, okay, but why did you change Steppenwolf's design though? That is something you did not have to change.
Absolutely.
Right?
Like he looked absolutely wonderful in the Snyder cut. And what we saw in the Batman v Superman you know, cut. Why fix what isn't broke in that regard?
Yeah. That's the movie I hate. Batman v Superman. I just
you know, that just
what do you say that? Oh, what the
you know, that just
what are we doing here, guys?
You know, Snyder needed to do a little more research. You know, we didn't need a Batman versus Superman. We needed World's Finest. You know,
and even if you did Batman versus Superman, you should have left it at that. You didn't need to bring in Doomsday and Wonder Woman and all of that stuff.
No,
you know what I mean?
It was, you know, they tried to bite off more than they could chew because they wanted to catch up to Marvel. They wanted to jump right into Justice League. So much so that we got mini trailers for each of the Justice League members literally in the movie.
But all they had to do is not rush the universe, and Snyder would have been they would have gave him a lot more rope. Just stop trying to rush everything.
Like a Gillette razor.
You know, they would have you know, if they just focused on doing doing right by the characters and doing right by the build up, the movie would have sold itself. It worked for Avengers.
Yeah.
Agreed. You know, but
you have the better characters. That's just what it is.
Yeah. And to an extent, I have trouble even putting it all on Snyder. It's more Warner Brothers has always kind of made the wrong moves when it comes to DC. So a lot of this I put on them, just being too reactionary.
Yeah, me too.
You know,
I think
Snyder
they had a chance.
He needs like
that's the thing. Yeah.
You create this barrier and you say, don't pass this. Don't go this far. If you did that with him and let him do all the stuff, you still have the greatest characters ever created. DC has the best characters ever created. So you have that in your back pocket. Say, don't go this far. We're gonna pull you back. Don't go full Snyder, but go do your thing. I think it still could have been really, really good.
Yeah.
Me too.
And they had their chance to do a Kevin Feige with Jeff Johns. Jeff Johns came from the comic book side, did awesome comic book runs. He brought back Hal Jordan. He brought back Barry Allen. Like, he had great comic book runs for DC. And they were trying to do that, you know, and then he was an executive producer in Green Lantern, and all his thoughts and ideas and things, the director said, fuck off, comic book boy, you know, and did whatever he wanted, you know. And then the same thing, he went with Snyder, and Snyder said, like, yeah, fuck off, you know. And but then everyone hates Jeff Johns. But it was like, he was the only person I feel like that was trying to put it on the right path, but everyone else wanted to do their own version of everything, you know. And it's just like, ugh. You know,
they,
you know, Mama Business. I'm just gonna watch Anzo's movie while y'all go on.
And if you see what Jeff Johns did with Stargirl, you know he would have brought that on the right track.
You know, they went wrong by you know,
that
trying to make
redemption.
trying to make Snyder the Kevin Feige of the DC universe.
I don't think that was Snyder.
The dude,
he was Jeff Johns.
Yeah. When it should have been Jeff Johns. Snyder's. I'll give credit where it's due. Like Snyder is good from a visual standpoint. So, and when he has the when the writing is on his side, he can deliver, but he just unfortunately didn't grasp the DC content on even the most fundamental of levels, unfortunately. He just they just kind of picked the wrong person to oversee the universe.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
And then fire him.
It was like I said, it was too reactionary on Warner Brothers, and
what? They didn't have a plan in place. Your daughter died? Like, nah.
Yeah, they were just throwing crap and seeing
you
what
have a contract. You got to get it done.
Yeah.
And it's funny because they looked at the success of Avengers and Endgame and all of those other movies, right, that came out before it. But Marvel didn't start making $500 million movies until Avengers, right? Everything else was like 3, 4, close to it. But Avengers was the one that put it over the list. So, yeah, you may not have got as much money as you wanted to from those movies, but you still made money. So they should just kept going on the path. Yeah.
They try to fast forward and say, let's skip point A, B, and C and just get right to D. We're going A to D. Like, no, you need to go to B to C to grow. Natural growth is what gives you the stability.
Yeah. And that natural growth and just that build up.
Let's get this Mackie thing going on.
Yeah. Let's go.
You want
for real this time?
Yeah, I have it here. With you want the Campia one?
Yeah. Or whatever.
Because the Campia one actually talks about what he said in an article, so you'll have that what he said in that too. So
okay, yeah, and I haven't seen what he said, so
good, because I didn't want to tell you guys anything. I want you to see for yourself to see what you say.
Well, here we go.
Because I know you have the video. Does it show the video? It probably doesn't. The video of Mackie saying what he said.
Not the video, but it does show.
Just
like he brings up an article. Yeah.
Okay, so let's pull it up here.
Let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead.
All right. With that down, guys, let's move on to this, shall we?
Oh my God, these damn ads.
We are now only about 16, 17 days away from Captain America, Brave New World coming out. So obviously there's a lot of they're ramping up the marketing for it. I've seen a lot of TV spots, more interviews are being given. Well,
yeah, I think it was yesterday.
Now there's a little bit of controversy brewing because there always has to be, right? Because Anthony Mackie was recently just doing another generic interview for Captain America Brave New World, and somebody asked him, what to you do you think Captain America represents? And it's a fairly standard answer, but he did say something that's got a lot of people with their little tighty whities all in a twist. When he said this, being asked the question, what do you think Captain America represents? Anthony Mackie said, for me, Captain America represents a lot of different things. And I don't think the term America should be one of those representations, Mackie said. It's about a man who keeps his word, who has honor, dignity, integrity, someone who is trustworthy and dependable. So when asked, what do you think Captain America represents? He said, well, one of the things I don't think it represents is the term America. What I think it represents is honor, dignity, integrity. So now, clearly, there are a whole bunch of people who are virtue signaling out there who are getting all riled up and everything about this answer. Anthony Mackie said the term America is not what Captain America represents. And he's right. It doesn't. Because when he was asked, what does Captain America represent? He answered with traits, characteristics, honor, dignity, integrity. I got a news flash for you. Captain America has never represented America. Captain America has been a symbol of idealism of what America should aspire to. Captain America isn't a symbol and never has been a symbol for the world. Captain America has been a symbol for America. He's supposed to embody the things that inspire America. He's supposed to be the ideal that America strives for. That's what Captain America is. And now maybe you're somebody who doesn't think honor, dignity, and integrity represent America. Okay, that's on you. If you don't think those things represent America, then maybe there are bigger problems. But when asked about what are the things that Captain America represents, and he says the highest ideal of characteristics, honor, dignity, and character. America is not a trait. America is not a characteristic. And guess what? America is a country that hates itself. I mean, everybody knows that. I didn't just say something that's a hot take. You all know that. Everybody agrees. So when somebody who's more on the left thinks, well, Captain America should represent left America, somebody on the right will think, well, Captain America represents the right-wing America, right? So what is he supposed to say? Does Captain America represent the term America? No, he's a symbol for America. He's an inspiration for America. He's supposed to uphold and embody the highest ideals that America strives for.
I'll just pause it there because it's a little long, but I was shocked. I was like, okay, good take.
That's a good take. Yeah. Brandon.
Go ahead, Brian.
So I don't know if you know Brandon, like he
said he's drunk. He said he's drunk.
Okay. That's okay.
He said he's drunk.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So
solid take.
Yeah, when I seen the video, I was like, okay, because I thought, he might say some off the top stuff. Yeah, and I was like, I absolutely agree with you. And me and Brian were talking about it last night when we got into it. And to me, it's just like, you just want the movie to fail. You guys just want this movie to fail because it's a black Captain America.
Yeah, they're grasping at straws to like find reasons to hate it. And again, they just twist his words to fit their little butthurt narrative, because he was asked a question, he gave a pretty reasonable answer, and they're making it sound like he said, "Oh, I hate America," when he didn't. They're find any and all reasons they can to like you said, to hate the movie or to drag it.
Yeah. I mean, it's also, I think a lot of people tend to forget is like, he's talking to an Italian audience.
He's
talking to an Italian audience. He's
on
not talking
a marketing tour.
On a marketing tour so it's like, so he has to explain why this dude who represents America, why people in Italy should go watch it, why people in Japan should go watch it. It's like, it's not the easiest thing to do, but then you talk about like what it's supposed to represent, and then it kind of changes the vibes a little bit, so like, I mean, even if you want to push away all the racism stuff, don't even want to think about that. You just want to think on a super superficial level. Like he's talking to another country about a dude who's made to be like the face of America. So like why does an Italian care to go watch this movie? You gotta let them know it's more than just being like a dude wearing a flag,
and it's always about racism. You know what I mean?
When you start digging deeper.
But I don't want to get there yet. Because I know me, and I want to go on this tirade, but I want to read what Chris Evans said. Okay.
Yes.
He said, well, to me, I'm not trying to get too lost in the American side of it. This isn't a flag waving movie. It is a red, white, and blue, but it's just so happens that he's a character that was created in America during a wartime when there was a common enemy. Even though it is as Captain America, I've said it before in interviews, it feels more like he should be called Captain Good. He was created at a time when there's undeniable evil, and in this way, this guy was kind of created to fight that evil. I think that everyone could agree that Nazis were bad, and Cap, just so happened to be wearing the red, white, and blue.
Mhm.
And they were all cool with that, weren't they?
People were clapping.
Oh, yeah, cheering.
Let's go, yeah. Well, a black man says that you want to change your tune.
Yeah.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and all the negativity and all the stuff that we hear from this movie is all based on the fact that he's black and he's Captain America, and it's a problem for a black man to be the representation of America. That's where all this hate is coming from.
Mhm.
People don't want to admit to it, but that's what it is. And if you want to talk about America, you understand once again, America's original sin is slavery. It's based on that slavery idea. You know, so a black person having that issue with America, we all have that type of issue. You know, we all have, because it's based on this original sin. So there is going to be a disconnect. That's why Falcon and Winter Soldier was that thing. That's why that whole duality thing comes from. You know, so understand that, but that's not even what he was fucking talking about. So like, it's like you're showing your ass, you're showing your hand. You're saying, you know, I'm complaining about this movie because he's black, and I'm going to say because he's not American. Fuck you. You know, because most likely, most black people honestly have been here since the 18th century. If you really want to be real, if you want to get into the heart of the fucking slave trade, so just there's very few people here that are going to be saying they're more American. So why are you even bringing that up? We are America. You are American. So it's so much BS. People want to be on that BS, and people don't want to say what you really will say. Say what you really feel.
Facts. And to your point, just one thing before I forget, to your point, it reminds me of when Falcon and Winter Soldier came out, and he had that speech at the end, and everybody lost their effing minds because he had that speech. But now when you see this movie coming out and you hear all the things that people are saying, that speech was 100% on point.
Yeah.
People do not want to see a black man. People were saying they should have gave it to Bucky. Do you guys remember Bucky was a damn murderer in the MCU?
Yeah.
That's who you wanted them to give it to rather than give it to the black man, right? Okay, I got you. I see where you guys are coming from. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's even wild. It was like, let's give it to Bucky, like you said, a murderer, an assassin. Like he was the face of
he was the face of Hydra,
the face of Hydra, and then or you want to give it to Sam, who's always been a stand-up guy, always stood up for what was right, always was next to Cap because he knew Cap was on the right side of stuff. You know what I mean?
He's a veteran.
He was a veteran helping other veterans. You know, facts. Like, what are we doing? Like, I mean, technically, I guess Bucky is a veteran too. So
facts. And the worst part about it is the black people that are taking the narrative and running with it as well. That's what bothered me, because when I first heard it, when I first seen it, I was like, yeah, he's on point. He's absolutely correct. And then all of a sudden, everybody's like, oh, he said some stupid stuff, this and that, and this and that. And I'm like, you guys, are you reading what he's actually saying?
Yeah, and it's tripping me out about the black folks who are saying that too. Like, are you even reading? You're
no, you're not. They're not. What's going on? That's why I was so happy that we actually read what it says.
Yeah,
you read what's been said, right? And you compare it to what Chris Evans said. This is obviously on what Marvel wants to talk about when they're overseas. This is something that is coming from them, but it's different coming out of Chris Evans' mouth than coming out of Anthony Mackie's mouth.
Facts.
Why?
Facts. Because he should be chucking and jiving. That's what he should be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 100%.
You should be happy to let you in our movie.
Yeah.
I probably can't pull up an exact comic book, but I'm pretty sure Captain America, Steve Rogers in the comic said something pretty similar too.
100%, because he became nomad, and he was like, fuck y'all doing the wrong thing. I'm gonna go with what's right.
Even in the movie Civil War, he did it.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In the movie, the character says it.
But you guys are sitting there and it's like, oh, because it's the black man. No, we can't have that. You know, you got to sit there and you got to be happy that you got this mantle. And people want this movie to fail. We've had, 25 Marvel movies and 3 with black leads.
Mhm.
And black people want this movie to fail.
And that's
wild.
stupid. And it's
Yeah.
and you know, I talked to someone. It was on Chill's stream. And I was like talking about that you should never had a black Captain America is not representation. Now I'm saying that is the most bullshit. It is representation. It's the representation of what America is. He is the most. It's literally in all the fucking comic books. It's one of the best runs. It's the duality, understanding what it is.
Right.
And then what we're seeing and what we're dealing with right now is exactly what it's about.
Facts.
Yeah.
Because people don't want to be honest. People don't want to give anyone the credit. No, don't want black people to represent America. And that's why he gives up the mantle. Later on, he says, "Fuck this mantle." Because you guys are wrong, and fuck everyone else because you guys can't accept me for who I am, even though I'm just as American as you, if not more.
That's why I'm praying this movie is so good that people are just gonna, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's so good, we gotta see it. You know what I mean? Because that's the only way all of this noise is gonna stop. Because if it's bad, oh my God, you're not gonna hear the end of it, guys. You are not going to hear the end of it if it's bad. You know?
Yeah. If it's bad, I can already see like the shitty headlines or like DEI Captain America ruined MCU, like bullshit like that. Like, you know, but like I really hope this movie is good, even if it doesn't do well, because that's something we talked. If it doesn't do well in the money wise, but if it's good, if the fans like it, if the critics like it enough, I think that's all you really need. You know, it's not going to make $1 billion. It's not. You know, and it doesn't need to.
100 million. That's a win.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's a win. That's all.
You know, but also we're kind of skipping around Isaiah Bradley a little bit too, because he was in the show, had a great speech, and Sam Wilson didn't really hear him out. You know, like he was talking, he's like, yeah, but it's different now. He's like, no, it's not. You know, and now he's gonna be in the movie, and then just how real life is happening. You know, with like, you know, them trying not to teach about the Tuskegee
you want to experiments. You want to pretend like it didn't happen. You're gonna take it out fucking schools, like
So it's like you're taking like real life shit, you know, and this thing, and you're taking this story, and obviously it's modified to fit the comic book world, you know, but it's still taking the real life, you know, events and using those, you know, and it's just like, you know, Isaiah Bradley is I think he's gonna play a big part of this. I mean, at least we saw it in there. It looks like he gets kind of like mind swapped or brain washed. So, but
and we said it last night when we were talking. It's like this DEI stuff is just getting out of hand. You're just blaming everything on that, right? Everything is fucking DEI. DEI this, DEI that. Didn't earn it. And it's like, bro, that's not the case. Right? That's not always the case. You can't always throw that in there and be like, oh, guys, this. And I said, Brian, I'm like, this is why I don't fight. And I know you guys comment. And I said, I don't mind if they do original characters. I would prefer that. But at this point, I don't care if they race bend, because it doesn't matter what we do. You're going to hate it anyways. Right? You're going to give us original characters. You're going to hate it. You're going to the freaking the boys. They hated the black girl in The Boys. They hated her. You know what I mean? And I'm like, what are we doing here? So it doesn't matter what we do. You're going to hate it anyway. So like Brian said, just say what it is. Just say what it is. You don't want to see us shine. That's it.
But also, you know, I see, this is why I disagree. I feel like we have to still strive for excellence, because if we are better, then you inch it along, whatever it takes. I'm not going to let status quo be status quo. I'm going to continue to push and ask for excellence and demand excellence, and hopefully I get people behind me and people will listen and say, okay, yes, we do need this. So, you know, I'm hoping for greatness. I'm going to always ask for the most, because if I get part of it, then it's better than I would have gotten before. And then I want to continue to do it. And then hopefully by the time my children or my children's children continue to fight this fight, that it won't be an issue anymore.
No, I agree with you 100%. But here for me, it's like, okay, let's not watch these movies because they're race bent or because, he's not Captain America. And you think that's going to give Hollywood the message that, no, we got to make original characters. That's not the message you're sending them. The message is that black movies don't sell. That's the message you're giving them.
Yeah, but he's different because he literally becomes Captain America in the comic books. He literally
I
just don't want Wonder Man being an ex-con and out of jail, and you want to make race bend him to make him black. I don't need that.
Yeah. No, I hear what you're saying 100%.
That's why I don't look.
And I agree with all of that stuff. I do. But at the same time, I'm saying let's not pretend that if we boycott these ones, they're going to give us what we want. That's not what they're going to do. They're going to take it away completely, right? You remember, and I bring it up all the time, back in the 80s, 90s, all these black movies came out. Boys in the Hood, this and that, blah, blah, blah. They kept bringing them out because they were making money. What happened when they stopped making money? They didn't try to make other black movies. They stopped making them completely.
Yep.
That's true.
That's exactly what they're going to
do. They
do.
do other shows, and then executives don't like those shows. They have had other positive shows. I mean, if you want to talk about movies, they also had Meteor Man, but no one wanted to market that.
Right.
You also I don't just want black movies. I don't want just black heroes. I don't want just black people. I want it in a positive light also.
Oh, for sure.
I know Bill Cosby is a bad word, but Heathcliff Huxtable is the best TV fucking dad in the world. Like, I want something that shows you in that positive light. My parents are both teachers. Like my dad's parents were both teachers. We have doctors, we have lawyers. This is what we have. Growing up, you're not just one thing or the other. Being black doesn't mean you're poor all the time. Being black means you're American and you're going to be both poor and rich, and we're going to have all the entire rainbow of people. So I want representation of all of it.
Oh, absolutely. And that's why I loved Black Lightning so much, because we got that representation. But Black Lightning only got 4 seasons because people stopped watching it. They said the costumes were corny. This was that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to hear rap music through the whole. What are we talking about? You want black representation with a good family. You get it. But you're nitpicking because the costumes looked bad.
Yeah. On a CW show.
I love Jeff Jefferson Pierce, but his wife was the worst.
Yeah. I didn't like her either. I didn't like either. But it was a positive black family, though. You know what I mean? Regardless. Bel Air. Say what you want to, but it's a positive black family. You know what I mean? It may not be Will's biological, but
it's the idea of your rainbow. There's more to diaspora than just what you show. It's funny because there's a lot of people that don't know black people. So what they know is that black people see. Every black person is ghetto. Every black person is poor. That's not what the truth is. Yes, there is institutional racism that has hurt the black family. There's a lot of laws that have hurt. Jim Crow laws really did take black people back. Those things are all true, but it doesn't mean that there's no success either. We are all of those things. And you're not just what I'm talking about. You're also what is over there too. All of it. Absolutely. Give a proper representation of what you are. I'm okay with that. The good and bad.
And Tyler Perry is not representation of us.
Absolutely
guys. So let me just say that, right? Because if they we got Tyler Perry, that is not us. No matter what movie you want to put on there, that is not us. That is not.
No, we don't claim him at all.
I don't like black trauma either.
No, there's too much of it. It's an oversaturation in the market, and unfortunately, it's become too associated and, dare I say, almost representative of black culture or black cinema. It's dangerous. We get that more often than not. Like dysfunctional families, gangbangers, like the male characters are usually good for nothing or get around
or not around.
Deadbeats.
That's not.
Or the women get around, that sort of thing.
Or hypersexualizing your young people. Hypersexualizing the teens is a whole thing. This is going to get to
Facts.
a part that it's too big. It's going to keep on going and going and going because it's a problem in media and the representation of what Black people are.
Facts.
I would
Yeah.
love to have positive representation overall. I think
Absolutely.
we need
There's not enough of it, and when we do get it, it's more often than not it's turned a blind eye to.
Mhm.
But
Stop
that's why
fucking-
I love Meteor Man. I don't
Yeah.
take anything
Me
he
too.
says. Yeah, like that's
Me too. But
you know?
But after, because I get it, the gangster movies was a time. That's when it was gangster rap, all that. But they were pushing them out constantly. New Jersey,
they
Jive, like, all
capitalized
these
on it way too much.
Right, they
Mhm.
did. And then when they tried to switch up, one, the movies weren't as good, and two, they weren't coming out as constantly. Right,
They weren't coming out as constantly.
Yeah, they were willing to push one of those gangster movies out every 3 months. Right. Boys in the Hood came out, Menace to Society came out, New Jersey
Higher
Jive,
Learning.
yeah. right.
Yeah.
Culturally, that's what you do, though. I mean, it's okay as long as you're fitting a narrative. I'll put that out there because it helps. Once again, when your culture is based on, I hate to get back to slavery culture, when you base it on that, then you continue to put negative parts of a culture out there. That's what it becomes. If you keep on telling someone you're terrible, eventually you're going to believe I'm terrible.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Absolutely.
and that's why we talk about this positive representation. Why this is why you want good things, and that's why you want to support things that are positive, that deal with things that people have to deal with.
Mm-hmm. And let me say this too, because I think there's a place for these movies. But you can't have those dominate the market. You have to have the positive along with it. I'm not saying that they should never make gangster movies or slave movies again. Yes, make them. They're entertaining, they're good, whatever. But you have to have the balance. You have to have people saying, you know what? I want to see this positive Black family first, and then I'll go watch that. You know what I mean? So it's not just to sit here and say, oh, let's get rid of all of this stuff. No, let's have a balance.
Part of it too. That's part of it too.
Yes.
It sounds like you're high and mighty when you say, I don't want any of this other stuff. No, bro, that's part of it.
Yeah.
It's all inclusive. I just want to be inclusive.
There needs to be balance.
Exactly.
Yeah. 100%. You know,
I know you guys are talking about this, and like it just reminds me of like a movie that actually talks about this of American Fiction. It was last year, I believe. And it does it so well where he has to pretend to be what I think white America thinks a Black man is. And instead you see his real life with he's educated, his family's educated, his mom's educated, but also he's going through normal stuff with his mom's got dementia, I think, or something along those lines. Like his brother's gay, and he's dealing with that. So it's like plus he's dealing with like not being a sellout, but kind of on the edge of being a sellout. And it's such a good movie talking about exactly what you guys are talking about of this. And we talked about it for the Oscars. We talked about it last year for Black History Month. It's such a good movie specifically for this conversation. So it's
that movie was a better Bamboozled, right? Because Bamboozled tried to do the same kind of thing.
Yeah, but Bamboozled, I think was very
Spike Lee's over the top type,
heavy-handed kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then like actually the executives who were like, oh yes, we love it. It was like, you're just proving
why do you love
point. You know what I mean? It's like and but basically it's the same thing, but that was way more aggressive in your face and intentional.
Absolutely.
But, because he was trying to do different things, and they're like, nah, we don't want that.
Nope. We want the man
came out Bamboozled.
Yeah.
But it's like bringing it back to Anthony Mackie real quick though. It's this double standard, that somebody like him has. He's promoting a movie. I don't think anything he said was negative. If you just want to like, oh, it was bad. Like he never said anything bad. I don't think so. I don't feel like he did. So it's like he didn't say anything bad. He just said like this symbol of this character is more than the name alone is,
Exactly
and people are like losing their damn mind, Meanwhile, like you said, Chris Evans said the same thing, and people are like, "Yeah, cool, we love you," fucking,
woo,
I wouldn't be surprised they were cheering USA after he said that, It's like,
and Anthony Mackie had to come back out and explain it more.
Here we go.
Like,
So Anthony Mackie, so he said, for me, Captain America represents a lot of different things. I don't know. Don't think the term America should be one of those representations. It's about a man who keeps his word, who has honor, dignity, integrity, someone who is trustworthy and dependable. Then he had to turn around and say, let me be clear about this. I am a proud American, and I'm taking the shield of a hero like Cap is the honor of a lifetime. I have the utmost respect for those who serve and have served our country. Cap has universal characteristics that people all over the world can relate to. What the fuck did he say that was wrong? I don't know.
Facts.
Exactly.
Not a thing. Not a thing. Not a.
Exactly.
Mm.
But it's
It
like
makes me
he
so
even
mad.
brought up like people in the military. It's almost the same thing for people in the military. Like, yes, you wear the stars and stripes. Yes, you have the U.S. Marine, U.S. Army on your chest, but on a world stage, you are held to a different standard because of what you represent. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of these times when military personnel do really bad things, they usually get a hammer, really put down on them, and rightfully so, because you represent what America means, not America itself. It's like,
and then look how they treat their veterans after they served.
Yeah, I mean that's a whole nother conversation.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
then we're gonna really be in some real crap.
What are we talking about here, bro? Like let's be real,
Yeah, that's what Sam Wilson was doing in the first time we met him in the movies.
He was taking care of veterans. He was literally trying to get the disenfranchised, the people that have forgotten that did all these wars, they all just fighting. I'm here to help them.
Yeah.
They forget this guy. They forget who he is. Like,
like he represents America just as much as Chris Evans did. Like if you watch the movies, like you said, like he was on point. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
He didn't fight the war with superpowers. He's never had superpowers.
Facts. And he was still there fighting superhuman beings with Chris Evans standing by his side. Could have died any time in any one of those movies like that.
All he had was metal wings. Metal wings.
Like if Thanos had got a hold of him, Thanos would have snapped his neck in a second. It would have been no fight. Gone. You know what I'm saying? Like he had no powers. He had no suit. Like at least freaking War Machine has a suit or whatever.
Iron suit. I think a good end with Sully's saying, and we can finish this right now.
Okay. Sully saying people mad about Mackie's comments somehow forget 2 of the 3 Cap movies are about him actively defying our government because they're doing what was wrong. Exactly. I wouldn't even say 2 of the 3. All 3.
All of them.
In the first one, it's not so much, but he goes against every person who tells him not to do that. Hey, you can't go to war because of this. He goes to war. Hey, you can't go there and save these guys. He goes there and saves those guys. He does the opposite of everything being told, and the whole time, he's right. He's right. Like he should go save those guys because he has the power to do so. He should go do this, so, and then obviously Civil War, that one's not too much about like government. It's more like internal, but
his problem.
But it too was kind of government because what broke them up was the Accords, right?
The Accords, yes, that's true.
Because he didn't agree with the Accords, and it's like, well, if you tell us to do this and we don't agree with it, we have to do it. So it was about that. Like I know that was the subplot. The more plot was Bucky and stuff like that, but that was a subplot. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
the people don't want to actually think about what it actually means or what the movie actually said. They just want to go with what they think. Because I mean, honestly, there's people that wanted to start up crap. And then there are people that actually don't know any of the stuff that they're talking about. And those are the loudest voices. That's the biggest majority of the people.
Yeah, facts. Unfortunately.
Yeah. So I don't know. Unless you guys got anything else?
No.
Yeah. Go see Captain America. If you like superhero movies, go see the movie. You know what I mean? Support the movie.
Go twice. Go 3 times. I don't care.
Yeah. Whatever. As long as it's good. If it's garbage, I can't blame you. You know
I'll
what I
be up
mean?
here saying,
Yeah. If it's garbage, I can't blame you. See it once, and
But at
then
least
be
go
like,
see it once. At least go see
Yeah.
it once.
At least go see it once.
Yeah,
But if
I mean, I got my tickets. I'm going
got my
Me
next
too.
Friday.
Me
So,
too. I'm going
yeah.
Thursday.
I'm going Thursday. I get back on Wednesday, and
yeah.
I get back Thursday morning, and then I'm leaving, and I'm going as soon as I get home. I'm going right to the movie theater.
Yeah, me too.
Nice.
Me too.
Nice. So yeah. But cool. You know, yeah, this is kind of like, yeah, there's so many people talking about this, and I feel like a lot of people, like Brian said, don't understand what's going on, and he's kind of like, oh, he said bad stuff. I was like, no, you know,
He's not American. What?
Yeah, read. You know, we got to see the John Campea clip. You know, and you know, it was a pretty good take on everything he said. Show me where we're wrong as well. Show where we're wrong. You know, but
100%.
you know, leave a comment. Let us know how you feel about it. It's I don't think it's anything new, especially if you've been part of the channel for a while. You know how we all feel. So, you know, especially if you're part of Big Afford Entertainment, you know, the OOC, you definitely know.
Yeah, for real.
But we appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us. Like I said, leave a comment, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and super shout out to everyone in the live chat. Appreciate you guys coming in, leaving those comments. We're gonna get into all of those comments right now. Cool. Yeah, because I saw a lot of you guys in here, like
really good comment sounds like
really
yeah,
good comments. Yeah,
but we were cooking at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know that I was coming in hot. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna do this because me and Brian were. It's like we were talking about last night. I was getting heated, and then I hear this guy getting heated. I'm like, yeah, now I'm feeling it. Now we gotta go into this because you know.
I was waiting all day to talk about that. I try to keep myself calm. I was like,
yeah. Well, like yesterday, because like me and Brian were talking, and he goes, "Oh, tomorrow we're talking about Mackie." Oh, for sure, we're talking about Anthony Mackie, man. It was like for sure. Like I already had the thumbnail. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be a nice picture of him wearing the Captain America shield. Like that's gonna be in the thumbnail for sure. So
facts.
Yeah. See what you guys saying. I'm probably gonna skip over Brandon Davis because you're nice and toasty. So, but we appreciate you coming in, B. I'm cool with what he said as well. Yeah. I think he said it was good because that's surprising. Like I said, every so often, like he has some solid takes. You know, not all the time.
Yeah, not all the time. I've had some problems with him, but you know, sometimes he's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Captain America's meant to represent Finland, right? Yeah.
Oh man.
I think those white supremacists who want this movie to fail. Yeah, it's a lot of those guys. It's all the guys who are cool with Elon Musk's heart to you.
Oh, 100%. But it's also a lot of people who don't think he deserves to be Captain America too, that look like us. You know, they want it to fail too. And I'm just like, nah, bro, like we can't be doing that. You know what I mean? We can't be sitting there wanting our movies to fail. If it's not good, it's not good. But we shouldn't be like hoping for its downfall.
Actively hoping for failure.
Yeah, we should be doing that.
I agree. He said all these bum ass YouTubers with these clickbait thumbnails. Yeah.
I don't really single people out because you know I don't watch them. if you say something, stop. It's just all right. I'm going somewhere else.
Sometimes, go ahead.
No, I've seen all the people that I want to hear their opinion. I've seen those. Everyone else, I don't know you or I already know what you're gonna say, and I don't want to hear it.
Sometimes I want that trigger because I know it's like if I watch this, I know this guy's gonna trigger me. But let me hear what this dude has to say, and then I put on and like, oh yeah, I shouldn't even watch that. You know.
Yeah. We all know I could go way too deep, so that's why I like sometimes just stay away from it. Just stay away.
Yeah, especially the usual suspects. Stay away from them. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
Hey, send me a link. Let me talk. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Can't wait to see Cap 4. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Same.
But he got way too much red in his ledger. Yeah, man, exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, and the thing is, like, too, he even knew that, you know, because like because Sam is so humble that when he was offered the shield, he's like, "Are you sure? You know, shouldn't you give it to somebody else?" And Bucky's like, "I ain't touching that." You know, and rightfully so. Like, he knows, you know. So, and the person who should carry it is the person who questions himself if he should carry it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's how you know.
That's how you know
that you're the right person, you know, because you are questioning, am I the right person? Like,
absolutely.
Yes. You know? Yeah, Bucky was easy controlled. Yeah, with words. Headlines: Captain America, same old shit. Yeah, that's what we're gonna see if it's bad.
Yep.
Yeah, they pray for Cap's downfall, but Captain for we can't for. Oh,
Nice.
right.
Yeah, man.
Are you saying I'm praying for Cap 4's downfall, Tony?
No.
Yeah, I want it all to be good, man. I want it to be all like fun and good and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm worried about Fantastic Four because I don't feel like Fantastic Four doesn't have racial undertones.
Yeah,
I don't have to worry about it representing more than what it is.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four. It's just a movie, you know, instead of having this huge thing that means, you know, cultural, you know, what representation of who's American, who's not American, especially the political climate that we're in right now. That's different than Fantastic Four in a different universe. Yeah, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's safe. It's safe. It's simple. You know, there's no undertones, like you said. So,
hey,
the good thing when the good thing I'll say is that when I bought my tickets, my IMAX theater was packed, so I was happy with that. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, that's a good sign.
Yeah. Travis said black movies went from serious to absurd comedies in the late 90s.
Yeah, they did. It had to be a joke.
Yeah.
Brian, speaking of facts, Black Lightning was the best of the Arrowverse. It was fun.
Loved the first 2 seasons. I loved it.
Yeah,
me too.
Yeah,
I think the problem was when they had to change the daughters because of the contract disputes and all that other crap. That hurt the show. Also, moving away from the Flash. Why wouldn't you have 2 bangers back to back? Why wouldn't you just keep them together? It was like they intentionally hurt it. It's like they did the living single thing. You know, like we're gonna put on a night against someone that you shouldn't be going against. Instead of keeping them where you were already doing positive numbers.
Well, the reason why they did that is because that was still Black Lightning was still filmed somewhere in the States, and everything with the Flash, everything else was here in Vancouver in Canada. So it was hard for them to do the traveling back and forth to come whenever they had to do the crossovers and stuff like that. So that was the problem.
I don't care. That you need to figure out a way.
100%.
Because you keep it good with good.
I agree.
You film Black Lightning first, and then you go to your Arrowverse. You know.
Yeah,
I agree. Or you just move Black Lightning over to Vancouver like everything else.
It's the same thing. It's no different. It's a imaginary line, guys.
Yeah, right. Quick plane ride, and that's it. Yeah. Also, I forgot about them complaining about the costume. I was like really over all the shit we got on Arrow, all the shit we got on Flash. Like what?
You look like Peter Pan, man. What you talking about? No problems there with that. So okay.
Ridiculous.
Barry Allen literally just had a regular suit on. Like literally, you can order on Amazon right now. Barry Allen's actual suit.
Yeah. We were supposed to get a Painkillers spin-off, which was probably was going to be
love
fire,
that,
but
I love him.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
and we didn't get that either. So
we got G's in house. Appreciate you, G's, saying awesome discussion.
It's funny knowing how Jeeves looks and seeing that picture.
Like I said, I'm actually happy that Captain America did not give Bucky the shield. Yeah, he made a better choice. Given Sam, I definitely think Sam would do a good job as Captain America. Yeah.
People forget that Bucky is literally out of his mind.
I mean, yeah. Also, you want to talk all this shit, but also it's like Bucky had to go to Wakanda, like you know, to get fixed.
Mhm.
He did. It's not like he went to the fucking White House like, "Hey, fix me up, America." Like, oh, he went to the middle of fucking Africa, hidden in the in the forest,
Yeah.
away
The
from all the
people
shit.
that he killed the king of, they still let him
Yes.
in.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
let him in. What the boy?
Yeah,
No.
it's like, so yeah, there's that too.
They're exhausting.
Yeah.
God, fucking idiots. They're so fucking exhausting. They piss me off so much.
Yeah.
Useless
It's
oxygen
so hard
waste.
to watch the news right now, man. Like, I'm trying to be less online just because I can't
stand it.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Jesus H. Christ.
I'm not even on Twitter. Like I say no.
You need to stay off of Twitter
I just
now,
don't
bro,
know.
because it's getting ridiculous. Like they're trying to erase everything we've done, bro.
I'm
It's
not.
like,
All I do on Twitter is either DM
post
one
the
of you
show.
guys, get one of the DMs, and then repost the show. Like, I
stay away from Twitter.
Yeah.
Or whatever the heck it's called nowadays. But
yeah. And it sucks because I was getting right back into it, and then Elon bought it.
Yeah.
So it was short lived. But so skip around a little bit, try to move on. I definitely think the movie is going to be. I might miss some of the other one.
I think he said good. So I think
Yeah. I know Collector, he's excited about it. Travis said, "My Fear for Cat 4 are kind of looking like NBC spy drama with some superheroes slapped on it, but I'm going to give it a shot." I don't know what I'm really expecting from it, because from the trailer, like, there's a lot of spy stuff I think going on. Obviously,
there's been a lot of rewrites, so I don't know exactly what.
That
might be the issue, is that there were so many rewrites on it, but I still think it kind of gives me a Winter Soldier type of vibe. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping it's like that. It doesn't have to be, or I know it's not going to be Winter Soldier, but if it's something in that realm, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Well, if it's just like one of the greatest ones ever, of all time, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I bet when they call Miles Morales movie, people are going to hate on that too, because it's going to be good.
Count on
100. 100.
Oh,
That's not Spider-Man.
I mean, there are, you already have that crowd.
You know what I mean?
But the young crowd love Miles Morales. I mean, that if you don't go to on New Comic Book Day to get his comic, it's gone. They order lots. If you don't get it first day one, it's usually gone.
Yeah. My son, we're talking about it today. I was like, I went back and I watched Across the Spider-Verse. He was like, me too. And we're like, yo, that's still one of the best movies. It was definitely the best movie to come out that year. Mm-hmm. Right. And it's definitely, Sony movies, the best Sony movie. And when you talk about just superhero movies, it's definitely in the top 10. There's no doubt about it.
Regularly.
Yeah, me too.
But honestly, I haven't watched it in the last 2 weeks because it makes me sad. Because they
keep fucking up the third one.
It makes me sad. I'm like, oh, we're supposed to be getting this third movie. We haven't even heard. They even had a script. They haven't even said their lines yet. What the hell?
Yeah.
It's going to be a long 10 years.
Facts.
Yeah. 10 years. Let's see where. So it said, the same haters and the Bucket fanboys and fangirls get mad when you tell them that Bucky doesn't want the shield.
Because when you try to reason with them like that, Tony, they just plug their ears and go la 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 la.
Or they say, but in the comic he has a shield. I was like,
in the comic, Sam does too. So what's your point? You
Why didn't read
bases?
Yeah. Oh man. I'm always said, don't get me started on the Painkiller spinoff.
Dude, he was going to be fire. He was such a good action. Yeah. Oh, man.
Listen, there was that scene. I know it was in the final season. I can't remember, but he went to go save one of the girls or something, and they were playing the Wu-Tang in the background while he was fighting. Oh, that was lit.
Yeah.
Every time you say Wu Tang, I think about Dave Chappelle show with all the Asians and go Wu Tang. My that's hilarious. I don't know why.
Collector saying stays away from Twitter and Facebook. If I go on Facebook, it's only once a week. Yeah, I mean, really, I don't scroll through Facebook. It's just like everything I do on social media is usually through Spoiler Kings.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I go on Twitter, like I'll forget it goes under my personal account. Because like it goes south real fast. Yeah. When you're scrolling, you're like, what the fuck? Like I'm like, I'm under my personal one. Like,
give me only movies. It's the only reason I'm going over here.
Even then, man, even the Spoiler Kings, on the Spoiler Kings account, like we only interact with a lot of movie stuff, and it again, it might be too
get toxic. That could and Collector. Facebook is nowhere as toxic as X or Twitter is. It's
but Facebook is very sexualized. That's what.
That's why. Right.
That's the problem with Facebook.
Yeah.
I don't like
Instagram.
I don't like you sexualizing young people. I just don't understand why you need to do that. Yeah. That's a problem in all communities. I feel like all little girls. Let them be little girls.
Seriously. Yeah,
for sure.
Absolutely.
Save that one. We'll come back to that one. They're really hating on Miles Morales. They push the Now I Spider-Man hashtag. Yeah. Travis said, I'm not black, but the moment that was always awesome for me was in Space Jam when little Michael is told to go inside and he runs past his dad and slam dunks the ball, transitioning to the president.
Listen, I don't think anybody's gonna hate on the original Space Jam.
So that's based on true events, man.
Right. Real life.
We live in Chicago. We believe all that.
I heard we're supposed to be getting Miles Morales Spider-Man 2 on PlayStation 6.
I did hear that too.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. Probably not PlayStation. It's probably a PlayStation 5, like PS5
and
now.
Actually, if you really think on it, the PS5 and the Xbox Series, they're in their last legs, right? It's been like 5 years since they've been out. The system usually has 7 years before they bring out a next one. So these systems are on their last legs. So yeah.
I mean, the rumor is 2026. They might be announcing a PS6.
Yeah, so that makes sense. And then come out in 2027, Christmas 2027.
Because the new AMD chips are being released in the end of 2025. So you're thinking you'll get the PS5, PS6, probably 2026 early.
Yeah.
And I definitely play a Miles Morales Spider-Man 2 as long as they make it longer, because the first one was essentially like glorified DLC. I think I beat that game. I think that only took me like 2 days.
It doesn't take long.
Yeah, it was quick.
Yeah, I flipped that in like 2 days, 3 max.
So I'm not even a real like gamer for those eventual ones, and I was able to beat it in 3 days.
Yeah,
that's saying something.
Yeah, fun game. Just glorified DLC.
Yeah,
it took me a little longer because I was trying to get all the trophies. Like that was the one game that I was just I want to do everything in this game. I want to get all the trophies in this game.
Same.
Well, you have Xbox, right?
I have both.
Yeah, both. Because I did on the PS4. I did on the PS4, and I went platinum. And it's been a while since I've done anything platinum. And fucking PlayStation send you email. Like they send you email congratulating you. Like, hey, you got platinum. I'm like, cool.
Yeah. I went platinum on it too. I did. I was like, no, I gotta play this game. Everything.
Yeah.
There's so many levels that they were just fun. Like the one where you have to sneak around and the guys are on the floor, and you have to. It's just so much fun in that game.
Yeah, I like. Especially as a Spider-Man fan, like the Miles games, even in the main games, I just like how immersive they are. That you just get that full on like Spider-Man vibe, not just as Spider-Man, but in the civilian life as Miles and Peter. I think I think it's basically Marvel's answer to the Arkham games in terms of like capturing what I want to see out of specific characters. You know,
Agreed.
heck, I think the Spider-Man games are my favorite Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more accurate ones and the make the most sense. I don't know. Spider-Man 2 is still my favorite. So
Spider-Man 2 still, it still holds up.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
my number
100%.
one. You know, probably my number one too.
Across the Spider-Verse is gonna be my number one.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
including the animated ones in there?
Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse, those are the ones. And then Spider-Man 2, then probably Amazing Spider-Man 2.
You know,
And then, I know people don't like it. I think he's underrated.
I didn't think Amazing Spider-Man 2 was awful. I think it did kind of fall flat for me, but there were things about it I liked.
I'm forgetting Tom Holland's Spider-Man's. All of those go in there first.
Oh yeah.
And then all those go in there, and then
both Amazing Spider-Man. I really like the first Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know where everyone is on that.
Right. That's probably the better one. That is probably the one.
But I really enjoyed that one. You know, I still rewatch it from time to time. I think there were things that I wanted to see out of the Raimi verse in terms of the character of Peter. That they
Sci-Fi brothers, listening to you guys talk about games reminds me of them. I'm just sitting here quietly waiting to the next subject. And I have Sinners, the trailer up right now. Ready to go.
But yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man movies, I like them. I think they nailed some things that I think were kind of missing from the Raimi movies. Like, for example, I think the Raimi movies didn't really go as far as they could with Peter being a scientist and a tinkerer. So they did that more with the Amazing Spider-Man movies. That was like a standout for me.
Mm-hmm.
And
I agree with you. And his quips, you know what I mean? He had more of them in the
being that smart ass. Like he wasn't that in the Toby wasn't really like a smart ass like that.
Yeah.
You know, even when he was trying to be like, you know, emo cool and shit, he was still like lame.
Yeah, and I like Gwen Stacy in the Amazing Spider-Man movies more than Mary Jane.
Because Mary Jane is the worst.
Yeah, Mary Jane's boring as shit.
Why'd you bring her up? Because that's gonna open a whole nother can of worms.
Let's not do that. We don't have all night. Are we jumping into the trailers or what?
Yeah, let's just get into this Sinners thing, and then I want to get Magazine Dreams.
Yeah, I definitely want to do Magazine Dreams. All right, you want to do which one is this one you got up? Sinners?
I got Sinners up right now, and then we'll do Magazine Dreams right after that because I can't wait. I almost want to do Magazine Dreams right now.
I'll stay for the trailers because I want to see these trailers and talk about them with you. And then
I haven't seen either of them.
All right, I got Sinners up first, and then we'll do Magazine Dreams right after that because I'm so ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's knock this out. All right, welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is Sting Curran. We're Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we got Bigger Ford Entertainment. Anzo, thank you for joining us for this trailer reaction. We got the new Michael B. Jordan, Ryan Coogler, Sinners just dropped. I think a day ago, 2 days ago,
I think.
Yeah. So yeah, of course we're gonna check it out because the teaser we got was awesome. So now we're getting like a full on trailer and a new trailer. So yeah, let's check it out and then we'll talk about it. Okay. What you guys think?
Couple things. One, Haley Steinfeld. Yeah, probably. I'd be dead.
Me
too. Way too much shown in this trailer. I feel like I don't even need to pay money for it now. 3, I need Michael B. Jordan's arm routine.
It's quit your job and work out 4 times a day. But
not a bad trailer at all. Like visually, it looks awesome, but like holy crap, they they blew their whole load with the trailer. They showed so much. Kind of like that sense of kind of intrigue that the first trailer gave off. Who's cutting these trailers?
Facts.
Well, okay.
Sometimes less is more.
Yeah. Who's going next? Anzo, what you think?
I think it looks good. It's just it ended up being what I thought it was gonna be, brother versus brother. You know what I mean? And that is something that they should have not shown in the trailer. They should have kept that. We did not need to know that. But if you watch these kind of movies where they do the, the guy playing his twin brother, it always ends up being brother versus brother towards the end. So other than that, I think it's probably going to be a little predictable, but it does look like it's a good. And let me say this: this is what we need to do for Black people. We have to have different genres of movies. We need a space Black movie. You know what I mean? We need this type of movie. Like, we need to jump into genres that we don't usually jump into. That's why I like Jordan Peterson so much, because he's Peele. Yeah, right. Because he's in the horror genre and stuff like that. So I like that. I like we're getting these different type of movies. So that I like. I'm definitely gonna go see it. I just feel like it's gonna be really predictable.
Yeah. Well, you Brian.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I mean, it looks interesting. Don't get me wrong. It looks really interesting, but I feel like I know the entire plot now.
Yeah.
Why would you tell me the entire plot beforehand? Like, I'm glad I understand what's going on. I feel the racial undertones. I understand the vampire part of it. Haley Steinfeld looked amazing, right? I mean, really amazing. Totally understand. Totally get it. Get all this stuff. I love the music part of it because that's such a big part of the culture, especially in the South, and all. It's huge, right? But why'd you show me all of it?
Yeah,
I feel like I'm not going in, and I'm not going to be surprised by anything. I'm like, oh, exactly what I thought.
Yeah. I think that's the only really bad thing about this trailer. Like Brian said, it gave away a lot. Yeah. But again, like I never thought this was gonna be like a crazy. I mean, maybe we still get a crazy kind of twist in here somehow.
No, it's still Coogler, so no, this is pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Someone's gonna die. Yeah, someone's gonna get shot. We're gonna see a Black man dying on the floor. That's
yeah. I mean,
of course.
Yeah. I mean, he loves killing off Michael B. Jordan. So
every time
now he gets to do it twice in one movie. Yeah. So, but it looks good though. It looks like a good like vampire kind of movie. And I guess from what I read too is a lot of people were upset because the first trailer didn't tell them it was going to be a vampire movie.
Yeah, what they were. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I mean, that's the first thing I read was Ryan Coogler's doing a vampire movie. I'm like, oh, yeah. Cool. Yeah.
I kind of got the vibe when I seen the trailer. Okay, it's a vampire movie. Like you can get that vibe, you get that feel from it. You know what I mean?
Right away.
But again, going back to because you can see in some of the clips in this trailer, it's like you have one brother who seems like he's the good one, and then you have the one that's looking for power,
kind of unscrupulous.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So and they put too much.
Yeah. But not bad though. It's gonna be a fun like April movie. Like vampires and a bunch of killing, bunch of violence. Like it looks like it's shot well. So.
Oh yeah, the cinematography. You can always count on Coogler to bring it when it comes to that.
He's a genius with those things.
Yeah, like he really knows what he's doing from a technical aspect. Definitely gonna see it because I think it's a kind of a fresh idea. I think the setting's pretty cool. What is this, like Prohibition era? It looks like.
Yeah.
So yeah,
very 40s. This one, I guess.
Yeah. So I'm definitely pulling for it. Just holy crap! I didn't need the entire movie compressed into 2.5 minutes.
Facts.
Yeah.
We got to break out of the we got to fire whoever's cutting these trailers.
It's only like a couple companies that do it too. So
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
kind of seems like nowadays, like there are the here and there trailers that kind of slip through the cracks that don't give away the entire thing.
Mhm.
That's rare.
We need more of that.
Facts.
Yeah.
So and the bad thing is it comes out in April, so there's probably at least one more like big trailer.
Yeah.
At least one more. Plus your TV.
So give us the
spots and
rest of it.
everything.
It's what's the rest of the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much find out which brother dies first.
Then
Yeah.
you say, I'm gonna go and get my brother.
Mhm.
Man to man.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure out
Facts.
who's gonna live. And that's the rest of the movie. And that's we know.
Facts.
Well, yeah.
We need to go back to the days where you had to go to the movie to watch a trailer.
Where you had to
what
go
I
to the
mean?
movie to watch
Yeah.
the trailer.
Facts.
Or even more like there was a time where they shot footage exclusively for the trailer,
Yeah.
which was
Mhm.
awesome.
Agreed.
If you ever get the chance, pull up the original teaser trailer for American Werewolf in London. It's like one of my favorite trailers. None of the footage was in the movie. It's like a minute long, like 50 seconds, I think, roughly. And it's awesome.
Well, isn't that like it's like 40 years old? 35 years old. So like
No, I think it's like 40.
Trailers have
44.
44. Yeah.
1981.
81. Yeah.
Yeah.
81.
Mhm.
So like
Aw.
they've changed that since then. And they feel like
Yeah, they changed to showing the entire goddamn movie in 2 minutes. Holy
Facts.
shit.
Well,
I want to say no, they haven't, but yeah, he's right.
yeah. This one, like as good as the trailer was, it was probably good because you saw a lot of the movie.
I feel
Everything.
like that movie was good.
Mhm.
Jesus.
I
Don't you
didn't
want
go in
people to
the
go
third
see
track.
your movie?
All you have to do is the third act. That's all you need is the third act, and everything else you'll know.
And the credits.
Facts.
That's it.
Mhm.
But cool. Yeah, let's move on from this one. So yeah, this is Sinner's official trailer, second trailer. Good trailer, but also you get a lot. So whether you like that or not, we'll see. But leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about Sinners, what you think about this movie genre, and everything about it. Let us know. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Go check out Big Afford Entertainment, his channel there, Chaos Central OOC. Does a lot of fun stuff. And is always joining us. From Brian and him always talk from on Tuesdays. So if you haven't caught up with that, that's a great way to get caught up and watch weekly with those guys. But appreciate Anzo coming in, hanging out with us. But yeah, if you are in the live chat, stick around because we're gonna move on to your comments right now. Cool. Excuse me. Let's see what you guys are saying about this one. Why are they twins though?
I'm sure there'll be some
It's
kind
the
of
gimmick.
narrative reason.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Could be a gimmick, could be a narrative reason.
Yeah.
Mhm. Good brother.
Usually when they
bad
put
brother.
twins, in the movie, it's a gimmick.
Mhm.
Usually. Yeah.
It's the way to have one character play two of the more important roles.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You only have to pay him once.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But a lot of actors like doing that because like you get to be two different, especially here.
Versions.
Like obviously he's two different versions,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
he gets to be the bad guy and the good guy. So and then I gotta show that because Mama Bear said your arms are already impressive.
Talking about impressive arms, we'll see the next trailer.
Yeah, man. Ooh,
Yeah, for real.
I need a when we get to it I'll say it, but I need Brandman to do a shot of it in the mirror with the smile.
Oh yes.
What?
Yeah, we'll watch when we get to the trailer. You'll know it. You'll know it.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll know it. Heard it wasn't supposed to be twins. Oh,
Oh, that I didn't hear.
yeah.
Interesting.
I haven't heard too much like behind the scenes of this kind of stuff.
No, they've and that's another thing. Like they've done a really good job at keeping a lot about this movie under wraps
Mhm.
Until the trailer.
until the
Well,
trailer.
Mama said the poster. He goes, it suggested the brother turns. So
Mhm.
yeah.
And we said it last time we saw the first trailer. We're like, oh yes, it's going to be one of them. A good one, a bad one. This is going to be brother against brother.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah. Whoever cuts the trailer should have cut Bad Boys 2. That movie could have benefited from being 2.5 minutes instead of 2.5 hours.
You're so wrong. Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys 2?
I have fun with Bad Boys too. I'm
I
sorry.
love Bad Boys 2.
Nah,
And
Bad Boys 2 was
and
ass. Nah, that was
You know,
garbage.
we went to Cuba.
I don't remember it enough, so I can't.
We went to Cuba. Like, yeah, and I don't remember. We gotta go get them ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's
like,
here's my problem with Bad Boys 2. Go back and watch Bad Boys 1. Martin Lawrence isn't as silly as in Bad Boy 2. And Bad Boys 2 is where he started that silly Martin Lawrence. And I was like, no, they're bad boys, not bad boy and comedy relief. You know what I mean? And that's where I had the huge issue.
I
know, but even though he was funny in the first one, he wasn't as silly as he was in the second one. It's the same thing, like, to me, what they did with Drax in the first Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Then you get the second one, and Drax is completely comic relief, and that's what they did with Bad Boys 2, and I just didn't like that. That's my biggest issue.
Here, I was fucking with my lightsaber because y'all made me grab it. I don't know if hopefully it turns on. Oh no, the battery's dead.
You can charge it.
No, this one you don't charge, which sucks.
Man, the next time when you guys go, I'm gonna have to send you some money to get me one.
You can buy. The experience is going and doing it yourself.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing it yourself. Yeah.
So but here's customize it. Like, you get like a bunch of different things. But you can buy the hilts, like Yoda's hilt, Anakin's hilt, all the those aren't cheap. Those are a couple $100.
Here's the thing though. This one's cool. I am not getting on a plane.
No.
Nope. So I'm out of luck there.
Dude. So my wife wants to go to Australia.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a plane ride.
No.
How long is the flight?
22 hours.
Yeah, no.
I was like, so when you tell me I get on the plane, I fly for 3 hours, I fall asleep, have a full 8 hours of sleep. Wake up.
Right there.
Yeah, I'm still only halfway there. I don't think I could do it, man. Trapped in a metal cylinder like that.
Nope. I've done a 17-hour flight before, so
you went to
7.
He was in South Korea for a long time.
Yeah.
You can't get me on a 45-minute flight.
What?
10 minutes. Hey, this flight is 10 minutes. I will take a bus, a train, or whatever. I'm not doing it.
You just don't like planes or what?
Claustrophobic. So
I
feel the minute I get on a plane, it's going down. I'm avoiding it.
One of my real good friends growing up is a pilot for United Airlines. So first of all, he gives me tickets, one, and then he's just awesome. Anytime I get to go on a flight with him, no problems. But I really want to fly Emirates.
Yes.
If I could do that, give me my
fucking hotel room.
My own suite. You're flying, man. You laying down. You taking showers.
I don't know. There's this video online that I seen, and there's this Indian man in the plane, and he's screaming, "I'm going to die! I'm going to die!" I'm like, yes, that would be me, right? Whichever woman I am with at the time will never want to speak to me again because they're gonna say he is a B. I'm not hanging with this guy no more.
My dad he flew Emirates, and he said so they have like little like rooms, whatever, like on a train, and then there's a downstairs part of it. It's so big. There's like you walk downstairs to like a mess hall, like where you can go eat. Yeah, the cafeteria. So it's that big and it's that much room.
Mm-hmm.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. No. No.
Oh man.
Emirates, I want to do that.
I still know if I can spend $4,000.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. You got to have the money for that.
$4,000 for the flight?
For one way.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, hell no.
But it's legit. Like it's like a hotel room, man. Like you get walls, you get your own, you get food, like good food too. It's not like, oh, here's a bag of peanuts. Like,
no, it's like prime, like prime rib.
You get food.
You get like all this stuff. You forget you're flying. You're gonna be like, oh man.
You want another thing about it? I can get all of that on the ground. So I'm good.
Not wrong. You're not wrong.
All right. Let's watch this Magazine Dreams, because I want to see this one again.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, this will be my first time watching it.
Yeah. Cool. Where are we at? All right, let's watch this. All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, Anzo from Biggerford Entertainment. Appreciate him joining and hanging out with us. Make sure you go check out his channel for some more like content. OOC do a lot of like I won't say fun topics, but interesting important topics. Important topics. You know, so yeah, definitely check out Biggerford Entertainment. But we are going to watch the new Jonathan Majors trailer for the Magazine Dreams movie. I really don't want to say anything until we watch it. So
all right,
let's watch it, and then let's see what happens.
You have to do something big and important, or nobody will remember you when you're dead.
Side chest. 21 and 7 switch.
I want to be Mr. Olympia one day. I've been training for this every moment of my entire life. Like my deltoids, judges always say they're too small. Think they're liars?
Everyone's a liar. It is important that you find people that you can make an emotional bond with.
I'm asking you nicely and in a calm voice. If you're not 100%, you will never be successful.
Nobody knows who you are. Nobody.
Well, you gotta commit all energy and focus to being the greatest bodybuilder on the entire planet. That's what separates one from being a champion, one from not being a champion.
Hey guys, Killian Mallett is here. Current eyepiece. No!
The world ain't fair. It ain't supposed to be fair. That's how it works.
Oof. How are you doing, Killian?
What?
When I close my eyes and dream,
Horse!
they're gonna put a picture of me on the cover of the magazine. And the entire world will know my name.
Dude.
Yeah. It's such a good trailer.
Yeah, really good trailer.
The music in the background, just Jonathan Majors narrating it the whole time, and yeah, this is gonna be a movie, man. This is gonna be a good movie. But what you guys think?
That's a trailer.
Yeah,
yeah. That's a trailer.
Yeah.
What you think, Gonzo? Let you go first.
Oh man, you guys know, man, I've been Jonathan Major fan since Lovecraft Country, and I am absolutely excited to see this. I think you could put this guy in anything and he would just shine. You know what I mean? And I think he's gonna, like, you already see the performances, and we already knew that people were talking about him winning like awards for his performance in this movie. So I'm excited to see it. I really think it's gonna be good. I love the trailer, and first day I'm there. First day.
Oh yeah.
What do you think, Brand Man?
Oh, definitely gonna go see it. I'm hoping Jonathan Majors, after the whole debacle, is able to rebuild his career. Hopefully this is step one of that. It looks like it's gonna be an awesome performance. I've never seen a performance from him that I didn't like. So
Facts.
to really just see him be front and center, and just get to perform. That's my big sell on it. In trailer wise, it's enough to really get me hooked and kind of keep me, intrigue me in terms of what's going to happen, how this story ultimately plays out, how it ultimately culminates. It just looks really, really good. I think the worst I could say about it is I'm a little squeamish when it comes to needles and just seeing him shove that thing in his, in his, I'm like, ugh. But yeah, this was more than enough to guarantee me a seat in the theater.
Yeah. What are you, Brian?
The vulnerability that you felt in this trailer was intense. Like you felt the unfairness, the commitment, how life just doesn't treat you the way you want to be treated. And it's so crazy to see this movie and have people actually say maybe this shouldn't come out in theaters. I'm 100% going to see this movie, and I know it's going to be a wonderful acting job because I felt it in that trailer without me knowing all the details of the movie. That's a trailer. That's how you do these things. This looks amazing.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to repeat what you guys said, but it's so good. It looks so good, And I know we were talking about it before we started recording, but this is gonna be a movie where there's not gonna be a dry eye in the house. You're gonna walk out, I think, crying just because it's gonna be so devastating. Yeah, it's gonna be.
And Jonathan Majors is really a really good emotive actor, especially with his eyes, that sort of thing. Heck, I felt that just looking at the trailer. Yeah. He does a lot of acting with his eyes. He's really, really good at that. So, I feel like it's gonna get me right in the feels.
Yeah. I think this is going to do well with the critics, and I think the audience, especially like his fans, are going to come out to support it. Is this the return of him kind of back to form? After all the negativity.
It's the first step.
Yeah.
People realizing how good he is at his craft.
Yeah,
he is one of our all-time great actors that we have in there are newer actors now that are out today. He is that good. There was a reason why Marvel decided to put all their eggs in the Jonathan Majors basket.
Absolutely. And the Kang Dynasty failing had nothing to do with him. It was all Marvel's decisions and stuff like that. Had nothing to do with him. He was amazing. And in the Loki, the last episode
is the best.
I was like, facts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was funny. I have to point out that Brand Man was frozen.
That's flexing. No.
I was gonna say when you guys watched the trailer and he's flexing in the mirror, did you guys think of Brown Man when you saw those scenes? Like, I can see Brown Man in the mirror doing that.
The smile. Why is he with the smile? Yeah. But even like that scene, like the smile in the mirror, and it's so like awkward, forced and like uncomfortable. Yeah. And man, it's like that last scene of this trailer was like, fuck, man, this is gonna be one of those, man. It's gonna be one of those for sure.
And you know this movie is not going to end on a happy ending.
Oh,
you
no.
know what I mean?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not going to
Oh,
be
no.
one of those happy ending movies. So
Yeah,
I'm excited for that because for me too, like, yeah, you like your happy endings, but I always say sometimes I like, movies that end with emotional stuff to where it's like you just walking out and you can't believe like that happened at the end of the movie. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to it. Big
I'm an
time.
emotional guy. I'm a guy who'll be walking out the theater.
Oh, me too. Me too. 100%.
Yeah.
Like I brought up. I was just gonna say I brought up Lovecraft Country, right? And when he, spoiler for those who haven't seen it, but when he dies at the end, I was like, she killed him. Like, wait, what? Yeah, I was hurt. You know,
you weren't ready for it.
Yeah, I wasn't ready at all.
Well, yeah. He's a great actor, and he definitely deserves, I think, to have the comeback. So I mean, I don't know if it's a hot take, but I don't think he deserves to ever really go away. But
exactly.
And then you have Variety. I posted it on X. They're talking about the movie, but of course they got to bring up, it was on pause because of his assault. And I was like, why are we doing this? Like, everybody knows that it was trash. You know what I mean? Like, stop it.
Yeah. And I know we said CBR had an article out, and the headline was such a horrible, gross headline.
Oh, really?
Oh, man.
Oh, you'd be pissed.
Yeah. I don't want to say what it is without reading it verbatim, but it was not cool. It was really not cool.
Really? I didn't.
Yeah,
I'm glad I didn't see that.
They changed it. It was up for not too long. I don't know how long, but it wasn't up for too long. And they went and they changed the title, and he deleted that tweet, put the tweet out with the new title.
Wow.
Still not a great title, but yeah, it was gross. It was gross. It was not good at all. But yeah, the new Jonathan Majors film that before all the negativity stuff happened with him in the court case. This was going to be like Academy Award winning kind of like talk, that they were saying, and then I got on hold and everything. So, if it's that good, this might be it. It's like Brian said, it might be the start, and yeah, I can't wait.
He definitely deserves to come back because a lot of people have done worse and have come back. So he definitely deserves the second chance. And we all know that this isn't going to be the big blockbuster movie, right? Yeah. But it's going to be enough to have academies looking at him, people saying, yeah, he's a great actor, that they're going to end up putting him in a blockbuster that will put him back to where he should have never been off of that hill he was on.
Yeah.
They will remember the talent, and all of a sudden we'll be talking about, him playing Icon in DC. I am trumpeting that call. I'm saying, this is who he is. He's
Make the shirt.
Let's go, Milestone. Let's go. They have a whole thing that's out in comic books now. That's who he is. This is it.
I swear. Now that you said it, because I remembered, I was gonna tweet James Gunn. Get this guy in one of your movies.
Get him now.
Get him in the DC. You know what I mean? Do what Marvel did not do with him. Get him in there.
And remember how good of an actor he can carry a lot of films.
Facts.
Just don't let ants beat him.
Not again.
Expired.
Give him Steel. I would like to see him as Steel or something like that. Just get him there because he deserves to be back there.
The only reason I say the Icon is because I want him to be able to fly. I want him to be so super powerful, so OP. I want that type of thing for him, and he kind of looks like him.
Yeah. But cool. Yeah, that's our thoughts for the magazine Dreams. Comes out in March, I think, at the end of March. March 21st. So yeah, we are definitely gonna watch this and review it, for sure, and talk about it when that time comes. Hopefully it's in enough theaters.
Yeah.
That's the biggest issue. I think the next step, because it's distributed by Briarcliff Entertainment. I never heard of them. You know, so yeah. So we'll see how many theaters it can get into, but yeah, luckily I think us in Chicago are fairly lucky with getting a lot of the indie stuff, so we should be okay. But
I was in Montreal. He's good too.
Yeah,
I should be, but you never know. You know what I mean?
know.
You never know. I should be. I should at least have one theater playing it where I could go watch it. But I definitely, it's something that I don't want to watch on Onzo Vision. I want to support it. You know what I mean? I've been supporting him since the beginning. I supported him through all the stuff he went through, and I want to support his comeback as well.
So, yeah, 100%. I agree. But cool. Yeah, leave a comment down below. Let's see what you guys think about Magazine Dreams. Is it a good trailer, or you kind of skip it? It's not quite your cup of tea. Because I get it might turn off a lot of people because it's going to get into some heavy stuff and with lifting, so maybe that's not your thing either. But let us know what you think about it. Make sure you check out Big 4 Entertainment. Go subscribe to Big 4 Entertainment and check out Onzo and all his videos. Appreciate Onzo coming in, hanging out with us. Appreciate everyone in the live chat hanging out with us. But you guys stick around because we're going to get into your comments right now. Cool. And then Collector Movie Man with a super chat. So are you gonna watch the Robert De Niro's trailer? We'll watch it, man. You gave us a super chat. We'll check it out. I think the Magazine Dreams, I'm not sure if they'll claim it or not, because I never dealt with this distributor before, so I don't know what the studio will do. I have no idea. But the other one's a Warner Brothers, so that's automatically
claim.
Claimed. So that's gonna get cut out of the live stream.
This will be cut out. Like, that's why it's the last thing. We will cut this out.
But we'll re-release it of just the trailer.
They can claim that as long as they let us play it. Whatever.
Yeah. Just don't claim our 3-hour fucking video, please.
That annoys me. And YouTube right now is claiming videos that I did like 2 years ago.
Yes.
I'm like, what is
Paramount?
This?
Paramount's going on a surge right now. Paramount's going on stuff like we did like 2 years ago.
It's crazy.
What? Yeah.
Worst part about it is, and Brian knows this, when we were doing From when it was on, I was playing clips like crazy. Not one claim. The minute the show ended and we did the rewatch, claim.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, you guys are crazy, but I get it. You want people to watch it while it's going, but you still shouldn't claim it after. Like, just let us use it,
I mean, it's promotion. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, but so for me, I know we're going to, instead of showing stuff, I mean, you almost have to clip it out. But it takes, we know it takes a long time to clip stuff out. You want to just show these certain scenes. Let us show it.
Yeah. Because I mean, it's fair use. You're not like, especially if you're doing like certain scene, like what we did for Severance. No audio was played. We were on screen with it, talking about it. So it's like, I believe it falls under fair use. But it's
so.
Did
they claim that even without the sound?
Yes, Severance. Yes, we got.
Wow.
So I went in. I blurred it.
We usually get like 300 to 400 views, and they chopped us up right at the beginning. I think both.
They wind up fucking us because they blocked it. They blocked it for 2 days. They released it. They reclaimed a bunch of different spots throughout the trailer or throughout the show. They released all of those, and the moment they released it, they blocked it for another clip, and it was blocked for 2 days. And it was it's
the hot period. Can you imagine? Like, so I think altogether we probably had 250 views, 220 views when we should have had 400 views.
Yeah. They did that to one of my Froms when like completely blocked it to where nobody could see it. So I had to go and I had to cut out the block part. And then once you do that and bring it back, it just doesn't get the views. It doesn't get the views after that.
Yeah, it hits the algorithm differently because YouTube is like, nope, this is not a video that can be monetized because they had so many issues. But, what's up, Delta Dan? Said I heard Warner Brothers and Paramount are the worst copyright strikes. Why wouldn't they free advertising? Warner Brothers, Paramount, and Universal.
Universal's the worst. Universal is the worst.
Warner Brothers. I think Warner Brothers is the worst. Warner Brothers is, but those are the three that are guaranteed. Like as soon as we see what it is, it's almost guaranteed. That's why I'm pushing hard, and I might retweet it again or put it back on Threads or something. Where like there's a video of us talking to James Gunn saying, please don't claim trailers. Like let us fans help you out. Let us do some of the work for you, and let this movie make a millions of dollars while we make hundreds
of millions of dollars.
Not even hundreds of pennies. Like that's,
I'm talking about they can make hundreds of millions of dollars, and we get 42 cents to watch the trailer. We just want to enjoy watching the trailer.
Facts. If we were like 100K channels, probably wouldn't have that issue. You know what I mean? Because I watch these big channels, they do it all the time. You see big channels, they actually do music videos, and that stays up. And I'm like, how are they getting away with this? When I do it, I'm blocked right away. So that's YouTube.
Once you get big enough and you have that YouTube rep, things are changing. The rules are different.
Yeah.
So,
they'll go fight for you. They'll fight the battle for you.
But now because DC is technically its own studio. It's its own studio. It's still under Warner Brothers, but it's its own studio. I hope I'm like James Gunn. Come on, man. Like, let us help you, man.
Yeah.
So, did you get claimed when you did the Superman one?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right away.
Before we even download it.
Yeah. As soon as it gets uploaded, it gets checked, and boom, it's like claimed. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Which it sucks because it was a really popular like video for us, recently. That and the Reacher trailer that we did got a lot of views too, but same thing, we just watched the trailer but Amazon's mostly cool about it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Amazon did release it, but
they're gonna release it. Well, because if they do claim it, you ask them to get rid of it and they'll drop it. Marvel drops it.
They do.
Marvel drop anything Disney. They might claim it, but they'll drop it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're pretty good at it.
Okay.
So, but our Daredevil got claimed, but it got claimed by a local news company.
Yeah,
local news channel. And I was like, oh, fuck you guys, man. Like, it's not even yours to claim.
Yeah.
But you could claim anything, though.
Huh?
You could claim anything, right?
Yeah, you like on ours, like there's a lot of BTS. I don't know if anybody cares about it, but as a YouTuber, you can go on and anything that's similar to your video, you can claim. So whether you're watching a trailer, I see all these other channels that do trailer reactions. I could claim all of them and just fuck up everyone's life. Like they will all get rejected. Because I have no ground to stand on. But so, but that's dumb. Yeah. Yeah, but that's how YouTube runs it. They don't want to deal with claims, so it's between the creator and the person and the company. Yeah, and YouTube is just hands up.
It's not us, it's not me.
Yeah, they said, man, they treat my guy like he caught a body with that chick.
Facts.
He caught her body as she's jumping out at him.
Yeah,
facts. Defending himself, you know what I mean? Running away. We can't even run away from him anymore. We run away, we still getting charged. You know what I mean? Wait, you're supposed to stay and take this whooping.
Hey, she was fast though. I ain't cool. I want
that Michael Myers. Every time we turn a corner, she's there. Like
I was like, man, it's like the Terminator. Oh man, she too.
How'd you get in front of me? I thought I left you a block away. How'd you get in front of me?
I got the trailer up so we can do this.
I don't know what happened with Brandman. I don't know if his computer crashed or what, but
it must be power outage or anything.
Yeah, there's been a few of those I've been reading.
I'm gonna let you guys do the next one. I'm gonna bounce off. I just want to say thank you guys for having me on. I swear you guys are like my favorite channel to watch and hang out with, man. I appreciate you guys every single time.
He says that, but I watch his channel more than he watches ours, so I don't know.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. I do my show. I don't see no comments from you guys, but I'm in your comments all the time. So let's
that's what you think I'm on his show.
That doesn't count.
or I'm doing the show at the same time. And then
And I seen that Jeeves said he checked out my channel and subscribed. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it.
Jeeves, you know Jeeves, the long hair and
yeah. He's like, I just subscribe. So I appreciate that. Try to keep it fun and entertaining over there as well. But we also try to get into some real stuff over there too. So hope you enjoy it. But these guys up here, man, appreciate them for everything they've done, man. Thank you guys for having me, and I'll be watching in the background.
I appreciate
it. Cool,
man.
Man. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Later. Oh man. Get some water.
Yes, yeah, I'm out of water. I was like, man, I can't. That's why I knew that the show got to end soon because I'm out of water.
I know. Same thing. Yeah, please hit that like button. It really does help. I know, like people are like, oh, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. The like button like helps out a lot, actually. Like, yeah.
Appreciate the collector. Yeah, checking him out. He's got a lot of good stuff. A lot of good content, and our From videos are a lot of fun. Our From reactions, and we go through season 1 right now, episode 6. So yeah, we're just going through all the details, trying to figure out what's going on. See if we can come up with a positive outcome that we know what's going to happen coming on for season 4. So I'm so excited.
Nice. Yep. Yeah, check him out. Yeah, it's Brand Man. Okay, I don't know. He was flexing, and then maybe it was too much for the computer to handle. It's like can't handle it. Yeah.
No, his power went out.
Oh, is that what he said? Dang.
Yeah, the power went out on my floor. Waiting to see if the power comes back on the floor. Elevators don't work or anything.
Oof. At the moment. Can you imagine me? I mean, I can't, man. I was stuck on the elevator before. That shit sucks.
Yeah, but being in the dark building in the middle of Chicago with no power. Yeah. All right. Oh, let's watch this. This Robert De Niro. What's it called again? Alto Nights.
Was it?
Alto Nights.
Alto Nights. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's check it out. I don't get
elevators. Oh no. I don't know.
Anything that he can't go in his own 2 feet.
My sister works on the 96th floor in the Sears Tower. Yeah, you're not walking up 90. Yeah. You're not allowed to.
Yeah, right.
Security reasons.
Yeah. No power is no fun. Legit, it sucks. That sucks. And where he's at, it's not like he can just run a generator. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
You're kind of screwed.
Trying to see.
Yeah. They work on the 5th floor. Nice and walkable.
Elevator grade steps.
Yep.
And the silo, most silos don't have elevators. But
I was gonna say,
silo number 1, when you shift, silo number 1 does have a lift. Has a lift. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I really read the hell out of that book.
Yeah, I need to get caught up with the books. All right.
Apparently, the whole neighborhood got hit with the outage. Comments said no power to 2:30 in the morning.
Let that just go to sleep, bro. Just go to sleep. Nothing else you can do. That sucks. That sucks. Oh man.
Well, let's watch this trailer
real quick. So how we drew it up. He goes, just scrambled to find you guys, and I'm heartbroken. We are talking Severance. No, not yet. Saturdays is our Severance day.
Saturday at 9:30. We're gonna do a big. I cannot wait. We gotta finish soon because I'm probably gonna watch Severance right now and tonight, and then I'm gonna watch it again in the morning, and then I'm gonna watch it again tomorrow night. Like, so I have all the stuff ready to go because I heard this was all.
Yeah, Nikisha was in here earlier saying it was great. So yeah, definitely gonna watch this. Well, but appreciate coming in, man. Thank you so much. All right, let's watch this Alto Nights, and then we'll probably call it a night.
Cool.
All right, welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer with Brian the Grizzly, and we're gonna check out this trailer that one of our awesome viewers recommended. What was his name? I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart.
Collector
Collector Movie Man recommended this trailer. New Robert De Niro movie, Alto Nights. So let's check it out, and then let's talk about it. What you think?
That actually looks really good. I'm
right.
Like, whoa, okay. I want to see this. This is a great concept. Was he playing both characters?
Yeah.
So like that's why I was like, is this just
the twins?
The twin thing?
Yeah.
But they're playing two different two different characters, so I thought that was pretty cool. But I want to see this now.
Yeah, because it looks like it's like the end of like a mob boss's like run, so what do they kind of do? And obviously, De Niro being, the mob, not the mob, but like the mob guy, the gangster guy kind of thing, makes sense. That he
almost
did that his
seemed
whole
like
life.
he was going to take down the entire family. He's taking
That's
down
like he was going to be a whistleblower kind of thing.
Yeah,
snitch. Yeah,
snitches get stitches, bro. But
yeah.
they already shot him. They already shot after his own the boss. So like, that was crazy in itself. Man, this looked really good. And once again, it's a good trailer because I don't feel like I know the entire story. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah. Like it just tells you enough what you need to know. And that's all I really ever want from a trailer. It's like, here's the bare minimum of a synopsis of the story we're gonna tell. I'm like, cool. And yeah, I think I'm sold on this. When does it come out in theaters?
It just said coming soon.
See if there's a release date. March 21st.
Oh wow. Okay. That's real soon.
Yeah.
Hey, what else comes out March 21st? Is that Magazine Dreams?
Magazine Dreams. Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be a good weekend because I want to watch both.
Yeah. So yeah, it's so the synopsis of it just says gangster Vito Genovese goes to war with the crime boss Frank Costello in the 1950s. So, and I don't know if are they brothers or what?
They look like they grew up together.
Yeah, but they're the same person. That's why I thought they were twins, like their family, like they're brothers.
I don't think they're really twins. I think they're friends. They're like the best friends. That
yeah.
They grew up together. They're all in the life together, and became bosses together. And now one's trying to snitch on the other on the family.
Yeah. But yeah, that looks pretty good.
Get 2 thumbs up from us, Collector. Good job.
Yeah. Good recommendation. Yeah, that's a solid one. As long as it's not another like 4-hour movie like The Irishman was. God, that's the only thing. Don't be 4 hours long. Don't be crazy long.
I don't need a another brew list when I have to get an intermission.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, I think I'm sold on that one. I'll check that one out. When it comes out. Well, so cool. That's our thoughts for the Alto Nights. Robert De Niro. I don't know how many movies he got left in him, so enjoy him while you got him. But this one looks like another banger.
He's a new dad. Yeah,
he has to keep working for 20 more years.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh my God. But that's our thoughts for Alto Nights. So leave a comment down below. Let us know what you guys think about this movie. Did you like it? Did you hate it? It's an interesting trailer. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come and join us live every Monday and Thursday when we talk movie trailers, different TV shows, different movie reviews, and all the other fun, nerdy stuff. But we appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us in the live chat. And I want you guys to stick around because we're going to move on to your comments right now. Shit. I almost hit the end stream.
Onto your comments. End. What?
Yeah. What's up? Okay, Clark Griswold said De Niro's going out at the catering table. Yeah. Yeah, that boy's gonna be working until he dies. Like, oh, De Niro's at the catering table for a while. Like, go check out him. You go check out him.
Oh, I just can't believe you had one to start over. I don't want to start over.
What?
At 40, I'm like, I ain't starting over no kids, man. Another kid.
Man, yeah, I'm good. I'm good at 40. I can't imagine 80 something. 83. It's like, bro. Let's see what you guys are saying.
40 is the new 39. I agree.
I like that one. Juice said catching up with Severance is like being back in college trying to figure out stuff. Yeah. It's a lot, so you definitely got to catch the first season again and do that. But says can't wait to hear Severance talk. I'm watching that tonight for sure. Never know when it comes out. Same. I always think it's Friday, but it's always Thursday for Severance.
It's like Thursday at like 8 p.m. usually.
Yeah, something like that. Delta Dan said, "Damn, that looks good for the trailer." Yeah, but she's saying it's a streamer.
So, yeah.
He's gonna check it out on streaming. So, and then what do you think? Yeah, we liked it. That was good.
I think it's very good. I think you have good taste. That really interested me. So,
yeah. Yep. I'm looking forward to seeing this in theaters. Yeah, same. And then Clark also over on Twitch. Appreciate you coming in and checking us out on Twitch. Because I can't imagine another stream is talking about this movie right now. That's so mad props. Right? How many streams are talking about this? That's funny. But yeah, it's 40 is the new 39. Yep.
Exactly.
And what's up, Chill? We got Chillmonger in the house, man. What's going on? I'm doing the rewind to the magazine dream reaction. Yeah, that was maybe 40 minutes ago.
Yeah. Anzo was in there. I mean, we did Sinners first, and then we did magazine.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. So, but
I'm not ready to cry. That's what magazine dreams are.
Man,
are you ready to cry?
Man, watching that trailer again, I knew it was coming, but just watching everything is like, fuck, man. Like when he opens his mouth and it's the blood, like it gave me a lot of Fight Club vibes, kind of thing. But obviously different.
What's that wrestling movie with Mickey Rourke?
The Wrestler.
Wrestler. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The sadness of it, and the rise and fall, and that's what I was thinking the entire time. Like, man, this is gonna be like the Wrestler.
Yeah, it's gonna be so sad. It's gonna be so good, man. Going to read the comments, psych end stream. Because the comment and the end stream button are like
right next to each other.
Right next to each other. So they.
The later we go, like things get blurred a little bit. You're like, oh no.
Yeah. 80's the new 40. When you got millions of dollars, yes. Oh man. But yeah. Also, shout out to Chillmonger. Appreciate him coming in, hanging out with us. Make sure you guys go check out Chillmonger. I know you just finished his Pantheon. You guys were talking. I think you guys were talking about the same stuff we were talking about. The Anthony Mackie stuff, magazine dreams. I don't know.
Hey, chill. Rewind and listen to our Anthony Mackie stuff too. So that I think I want that cut up because
for sure.
I thought everyone was pretty good with that conversation. So
yeah. I know everyone kept saying like did you hear what Campy said? Yeah, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I was a little worried. I was like,
oh no, man. Like, but I thought he had a pretty good take on it all. Like I said, I think overall, I think he has a more positive take on Jonathan Majors because at least when he talks about the convictions, he says what they are. You know what I mean? Like he's like, hey, this is what they are, and they're not that big of a deal. Blah blah blah. But then they'll talk about his other stuff, like some of the leaked recordings. I don't agree with what he said there.
I'm just still right now. I used to be a big fan. Then I heard stuff, and now I've turned him off a lot more. And glad what he said made sense.
Yeah. The W stream, even though I came in late. I appreciate you coming in at all, man. So.
But we'll see you guys Saturday too, because I mean, once again, we're gonna break down Severance episode Saturday at 9:30. We're gonna go through all of it. We'll have all the little all the little scenes and everything, and hear all your opinions, because I'm hearing this is a great one. I'm literally, as soon as we slow this down, I'm gonna say my buys the tank, and I'm going to go watch it.
Yeah. You know, and saying that, let's just end it right here. But yeah, we appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us, man. It means a lot to us that you all come in and hang out with us and watch trailers and talk movies. We didn't get a chance to talk about Spider-Man, but it's all right. We'll talk about it next week or something.
We'll talk Monday.
Yeah. I'm going to see The Companion this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys are going to go see it or not.
I'll probably see it.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited about it. I heard it's a pretty good movie. So, yeah. So, definitely we'll talk about that. If we all go see it, we'll talk about the review on Monday, and then, Mayfair Witches as well. And then if we have time, we'll squeeze the Spider-Man in. If not, we'll wait until next Thursday.
Yeah, it'll be all right. We can probably talk Spider-Man.
Because like I said, it's a good show. It's not like the great show. And then with the voice actor saying stupid shit kind of really turned me off.
Par for the course, man. That's what everyone does. Want to say something stupid.
The day before it comes out, it's like, what the hell, man? Oh, it's so bad. But yeah, let's get out of here. So I'm surprised you guys don't have more subscribers. It's a very unique format. It's late for me around 11 p.m. What time is it? It is almost 1.
Almost 1. Yeah. And as we said, we get up at like 6 a.m. I get up, get my girls ready. I go to the gym, and and then Tank gets up and gets his kids ready, and then goes to work.
7. Yeah.
We'll be up anyway, though, so it's not like this is a long show. This is just what it is.
Yeah. So y'all wild. Yeah, I mean, I'm up for another 2 more hours probably before
I took a nap. I'm up. I'm good.
Yeah. But appreciate Jeeves with the kind words, with more subscribers. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, exactly. And hopefully we'll get there. We'll take our time.
If any of our, because a lot of the main topics that we do in the live show, I'll cut up and release. Feel free to share, clips. I know YouTube's, you can do clips now. So if we say something stupid, definitely, clip it and share it.
It's me.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just Mama Bear's gonna gif every time Brandman accidentally flexes.
He literally left like this,
and and gone. He flexed so hard he lost power. The neighborhood couldn't handle it.
Oh man.
All right. But cool. Let's get out of here. Appreciate everyone. Thank you guys so much. We will see you guys on Saturday with Severance and on Monday with our normal live show. But appreciate you guys, and we will see you guys later. Have a good night.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, wait.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I gotta actually hit the thing now. All right, later.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're out here.